Hello and welcome to Goddard Stadium here in Everett, Washington for today's matchup on STSPN.com. We have the Seattle Spartans hosting Mount Vernon today. Do we have a nickname for Mount Vernon?
Mount Vernon are the Warriors.
The Mount Vernon Warriors. Dave Morris, collegeathleticadvisor.com. Ron Henthorn here with Todd Elvig and the executive producer over here. Ready to go.
So, Dave, this is a charity game here with the Mount Vernon Warriors. They're a bunch of nice ladies who live up and around Mount Vernon area that are interested in supporting their local athletic teams and the Mount Vernon Bulldogs, their high school team, and a few other soccer teams around the area. And they formed a nice tackle football team, and they want to play this game and earn money for support their other sports up there. So
that's awesome.
They're coached by
Epi,
yeah.
Epi Cedeno.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think this is their opening game for them for the season. They had 27 players on the roster, but I don't know if they all 27 are out here today.
It looks like they're pretty darn close.
Yeah. Of course, Seattle is a WFA Division II team, and they're coming off of 2 division losses here. And they'd like to win this game, even if it is for charity and mostly for fun. So,
absolutely, a little bit of a squeaker in the first game, and then there was a good battle right up to halftime. And then the Capital Pioneers out of Salem were able to sort of pull away in the second half there.
Well, they were able to throw the pass against a weaker defense, and that just put a lot of points on the board for them, but not an indication of how good or how bad the Spartans are. I think they probably practiced this week a lot on pass defense.
I would think that was a tough matchup. Capital, had a lot of speed on the outside, and Seattle really depends on playing man. They're just going to man up one high, and press coverage, and that puts a lot of pressure on your corners to play with a lot of speed. It looks like one of the big players. Keisha Dobbin looks like she's in street clothes today.
Okay.
Is that correct?
I
think that's her wearing a red hat and a headset there.
She's obviously not going to be playing today, but Michelle Walsh, quarterback for this game, has been throwing the ball. She's got 97 yards, but it's basically only 9 completions out of 31 attempts, so the percentage isn't all that great, but the good thing is she's got a few yards on carries as well.
It was challenging they got in a position where they had to throw the ball in the second half, and so she rang up, I think, some incompletions there where, Capital could kind of sit on the pass, and she was under a lot of pressure.
She was, yep.
When they're able to establish the run and kind of get people going, I think they've got, when Nicole Pelham can get between the tackles, then they can bootleg off of that, and they can do some misdirection, and then I think she was really effective. They had a couple little hitch play that was really effective on the pass, and when they ran the bootleg and she could get set, she can throw.
She can throw really good, and I think, like you said, if they're not expecting the pass, they're going to have a little better opportunity to make those completions. And they got a pretty good running game going too. So number 3 there, Brandy Cavanaugh, she's only 4'11" and 130 pounds, but she's got 58 yards on 15 carries. So I think they're going to look for her to break through for a lot of carries here tonight.
Yeah, I think they're going to, the offense was definitely run first. It's a run-heavy offensive set, and it's a run-stopping defensive set. And so I think we'll have to see how Mount Vernon approaches that. It's really I thought Capital was just a tough matchup because they had a lot of success running early, and then Seattle kind of clamped down, and they didn't let Capital run the ball at all. And it was really Capital's best play was when there was 3rd and 20, 4th and 20, and throwing long, just throwing down the sideline long and hoping somebody could get there.
Sure was, and they're all jumping around down there, getting pretty excited about getting started on this game. So a whole different environment here than we had last Saturday. It was 84 degrees and sunshiny, and today it's 50 degrees and scattered rain now and then. And it's not raining right now, Dave.
No, it's really a perfect night for football. If you're going to wear a helmet and shoulder pads and everything else, why not? It's nice and cool. You can run, especially, and these teams have a lot of two-way players. They're a little tougher than the guys. They don't come off for a break get oxygen after 2 plays.
Yeah,
And you got to be able to make it through the whole thing.
Like the old days when I played both ways. Full game never came out ever. So it's that was in high school days. So it's when you get to college, then you're only playing one way.
Yep, and then you get to the pros, and it's they're really excited about 3 down guys. There's only a few of them.
Yeah, very few play 4 downs, but yep. Well, we'll see what's going to happen here. It looks like they're ready to start. The clock says we've got about 3 minutes and 28 seconds left to start.
Yep, exciting stuff. Everybody's warmed up. It looks like they're going to go through some last-minute stuff on special teams maybe. Saw Michelle Walsh warming up, and she stopped. She got in the tent here. So she looks like she's ready. Everybody's kind of jumping around trying to stay warm. Della Sarter, she's really excited. She'd like to run down there right now. Yeah, I think that's the special teams group is pumping themselves up right now.
Well, they're not going to have trouble staying warm once they get out there running around.
No, they should be good today.
So
okay, we're gonna take a quick break before kickoff here on STSPN.
Sports Physical Therapy, Kirkland, Everett, Victoria, and Bellevue, a Seattle Spartan sponsor. The Seattle Spartan athletic trainer and physical therapy provider. Check them out today and see more information about them online. SPT, Sports Physical Therapy.
I'll bet you the chain gang is a little better now.
Yeah, it might be.
And welcome back to Goddard Stadium. Dave Morris, Ron Henthorn here, bringing you the Seattle Spartans on STSPN against the Mount Vernon Warriors. Getting ready for kickoff here. Both teams look ready to go. Mount Vernon, they're going to bring it in now for some last-minute instructions. And Seattle's been pumped up for the last 5 minutes. The kickoff team they were ready to run down there about 5 minutes ago.
Yep, I don't know how good this is going to show up on the screen for everybody, except because both teams are wearing green with black. And the only big difference is you're going to see the Mount Vernon Warriors there with a bright pink.
The pink socks
pink
are the
socks.
kids. Pink socks against black socks. That's the real contrast.
And most of the Mount Vernon girls, ladies have green helmets, but there's a few that have black helmets, so it's just a matter of where they get their equipment these days, I guess.
Well, they're a little lighter shade of green too. The Seattle with the black and the green, trim.
Yeah, like I say, I'm not sure how that's going to show up on the screen for people watching here tonight, but
if you're watching on your phone, it's going to be a challenge. But you can run YouTube onto your television, and then you got this set up here.
So I see they're starting the game real here.
We're
gonna so we're gonna start with a straight run.
How are we doing this? It looks like
Looks like I'm just start with the ball.
Are they starting with the ball on the 25? And
looks like Seattle's going to have the ball from the 25.
That doesn't. No, I think they're going to give the ball to Mount Vernon.
Oh.
I think they're having a little trouble getting everybody set up to huddle. I think Mount Vernon just took the field and got in position here.
Okay.
So they're going to play.
No kickoff. Ball starting on the 25.
They're set up kind of in the pistol formation here to start with. Almost like a single wing, really. Inside handoff. Number 21 right up the middle. And Della Sartor with the saving tackle there. 20-yard gain. 25-yard gain.
Yeah.
Carenza Reba. I'm sorry, that's not correct. It's Renee Burton for the Warriors. First down. They're going to step up to the line here. And Seattle's defense is starting out a lot like last week, where they allowed some chunk runs in the opening drive here. See if they can tighten up. They did a great job clamping down. Another inside handoff. And she's going to get across the 50. Seattle tightened up that time.
Carenza Reba.
That's what I thought, but I think the number's on the inside here. I think it's Renee Burton.
Oh, you think the different numbers?
I think it's the numbers here. I think this is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Renee Burton.
I made the same mistake you did.
That's all right. I feel better. Thanks for making me feel better. Della Sartar on the tackle there. 2nd and 2. Seattle's going to have to kind of clamp down on the run here again. Now 2 running backs in the backfield.
Running works pretty good for them. Let's see if they're going to do it again.
Yeah, I think this looks like a handoff set. Nope. They're just coming the other way. Number 69, Jules King. And they did a little better going to the right than the left.
Yeah, Sabrina McDonald was back in the backfield on that one. It's really big time.
Well, and that was Seattle's, their defensive signature is penetration. And they did a great job after the first couple of drives. Capital basically had to give up on the run. They went straight backwards the entire afternoon.
I'm sure they've got it figured out yet right now. So
3rd down and 4. Now they only have Renee Burton in there. Got an extra blocking back down low. And here comes a sprint sweep. Seattle. Starter comes across again. Finisher off, and Brandy Kavanaugh was over there. Kavanaugh did a nice job setting the edge, or that was big trouble.
That number 7 carried that ball?
I think so.
Yeah,
that would be
Munoz.
Gina Munoz. Yep.
I'll go with Munoz.
Okay. Little jet sweep.
Yeah, another 1st down there for the Warriors. They seem to look like they know what they're doing out there.
Yep, 9-yard gain on the jet sweep. 1st and 10. But Seattle looking like they get a toe hold in the defending here. Now good penetration here. Whoa. Number 10, Chanel Siva lowered a shoulder, and the Warriors are excited. They're really hyped on the bench by that play. She pancaked her.
Yeah, Brandy Kavanaugh coming out of the game. He didn't like getting hit there. I guess she's going to stay in there.
Well, Kavanaugh, she weighs about 10 pounds soaking wet there.
Yeah, well,
that was a little bit of a size mismatch. And
supposedly 130 pounds, but I don't know if it works that way or not.
Yeah, well, Chanel Siva is a little bigger than that, and she had a lot of momentum going. Second and 4, maybe? We'll call it 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line. Another sweep. Kavanaugh sets the edge again, and
this time they're going to lose 5 or 6 yards.
Yeah, Chanel Siva, when she had a lot of momentum, was really effective, but she had no way of controlling Kavanaugh at the line of scrimmage there. And loss of 6, right back, loss of 7. It's going to be 3rd down and 11 here.
Well, I could see if they got a passing game here. That'll be interesting to find out.
I'm thinking jet sweep again.
Okay.
I think that's the name of the game. I think it's run up the middle, jet sweep. But we'll see. See if they change formation at all. Everybody's in tight here. I don't know. Maybe it's not a jet sweep. We'll see what's going on. And it's a quarterback keeper, and she's got the edge.
Well, a little bit of the edge.
And then not so much. So
Down by
she picks the 7 yards back up. So the quarterback, Norma McGannis? No, I'm sorry. We'll get it right. Shayna Palmer, the quarterback carry there, and it's 4th and 4. And you'd think Mount Vernon's going to see if they can't convert this and keep the drive going. Seattle, after allowing a couple of pretty good-sized runs there, seems to have stiffened up a little bit. But 4th and 4, this puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Mount Vernon can really do whatever they want here. They come in with that tight formation again. I would think they're going to hand it off to Siva, maybe going back to the side up or reverse, and that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Kavanaugh not fooled in the backfield, and Seattle will take over the ball on downs. Mount Vernon substitutes their defensive players, and Mount Vernon, they're bringing in 3, 6, 7, almost a whole new set to play defense here. And Seattle will take over. Mount Vernon can't convert on the 4th down attempt, and a little reverse there, a little trickeration on the first drive.
Yeah, well, they moved the ball well. It just didn't quite get it all the way down, but a good start for them.
There you go. I wish they'd had the confidence to just hand it off and hit people there. Well, we're working on some technical things here.
What do you mean?
And Michelle Walsh takes the snap. Inside handoff to Pelham. Big block inside, and Pelham, 6-yard gain. Going to be 2nd and 4 there. Off tackle right. And number 92.
Oh, we got the running game going there. So.
Yeah, Harmony Byam got a little turnaround there coming off. Now she's set. If the Spartans can run between the tackles, they're going to be really tough to deal with because everything they do kind of starts with that inside game.
Right.
It's a really coherent offense. Here's Pelham in motion. This time, a little crackback block on a sweep, and Pelham gets beyond the first run and then our first line of defenders to the 48-yard line.
6 or 7 yards by Pelham, so we're moving the ball pretty good on the ground right now.
Yep, first down, 2 running plays, 2 7-yard pickups. A little trickeration from Seattle, too, there. Pelham coming in motion around the side. Now they're going to start. Well, they're going to play, going to put in that tight formation. A little wishbone.
Right up the middle.
Yep, that's a couple of yards, 2 yards for, I think that's Pelham again. Yep. Tough sledding in there. You know, you bring everybody in tight. The problem with the wishbone, if you're going to go with one of the backs, if you don't hand it to the up back, it takes some time to develop that play, and you're going right between the tackles. It's awful crowded in there.
Yep. Gives the linebackers a chance to move over and cover that.
Yeah, it's pretty. There's a lot of time to get in the gap. Pitch wide. And a pancake block there from number 23, Phaedra Keaton. Unfortunately, the Warriors sniffed that out. It's going to be 3rd down and 3rd and 6, I think.
Pelham's getting all the carries here right now, so we'll see how they find somebody else.
Yeah, 4 carries for 18 yards. I mean, she's getting there, but 3rd and 6 might be a good time for a play action pass here. Nope. We'll hand off up the middle, and number 21, Renee Burton, sniffed that out, and Seattle loses 2. It's going to be 4th down and 8 right at midfield. Decision time for the Spartans.
Well, they're probably going to run it again, but we haven't seen a pass yet tonight, so it's possible that might happen.
It looks like they're going to go for it. Let's see, they're back. Michelle Walsh. They're in the pistol there. 2 backs in the backfield.
Figure out what's going to be on which side here.
Yep, they're switching around a little bit. And
it is the
play action pass. She's got time. Little flip. Oh, great little pass. Sabrina McDonald got in a seam and just couldn't come up with the catch there. Great little flip from Walsh.
We got some laundry on the field there, though. Yep. So either a hold
Let's see. Ineligible player downfield.
There it is. That's what it is. Not very clear, no.
Ineligible man downfield. Penalty is declined. It'll be 1st down for the Warriors right at midfield.
Warriors at midfield. All right. Yeah, that's the one that keeps going off and on. So whatever you quick there. I'm back on, though. I can hear myself now. Don't touch anything.
There we go. The boys in the truck have sorted it out now. A little technical difficulty as the Warriors take over for their 2nd drive of the day right at midfield.
Well, that was a good exchange by both teams there. He started out getting the run working and then fizzled out. And Seattle had a good pass attempt there. Wide open receiver just didn't quite get the hand of it.
Yeah, it was a little bit of an over-the-shoulder catch, but couldn't quite come up with it. Wouldn't have counted, so.
No, Sabrina McDonald would have liked to cut it just the same.
Absolutely. New quarterback, Jenny Stalker. And she's going to hand off, and Renee Burton does not get anywhere that time. Loss of 1. Pelham with the tackle.
Pelham's going to run. Pelham's going to tackle. She's going to keep running, taking charge here.
She's always a little careful getting up, kind of that Jim Brown thing where you're sort of slow getting up. They're right back at it again. Staliker. This time, Chanel Siva in the backfield with her. This time it's a handoff, and ball's on the ground.
Almost got recovered by Seattle, but
Yep, I think McDonald was there, but I think Munoz got there first for the Warriors. That's going to bring out 3rd down and 16. So far, Mount Vernon has been firmly in reverse on this drive.
yeah, double reverse type handoff there. A lot of ball handling going on. Need a lot of practice to make that work pretty good.
Yeah, I'm impressed with the commitment to trickeration, but they've been pretty effective. You know, it's like you get 6 yards going off tackle. Why not go off tackle? Kavanaugh unblocked on that right side for Seattle.
And this is going to be there.
They're going to throw it. And
that's a good pass and a good catch.
Yep, nice pitch and catch. It's going to bring up 4th down and 6.
Catch by Carenza Reba.
Reba with a nice little catch in traffic there. Used her body well to shield the ball.
So if they can throw the ball that well, throw it again. It's 4th down.
There you go. Well, so was that Staliker threw that one?
I think so.
Or was that?
What was number, who's the new quarterback?
17?
Yeah,
Okay.
Staliker. Yeah, he's the new quarterback now.
Okay, well, Staliker's back again. Once again, trip right in tight.
Yeah.
And here comes a little sweep out to number 7, Munoz.
She's not going to get it.
And that doesn't look good. Nope.
Taken down hard out there by number 91.
91 is Olea. Janelle Olea was in the backfield, and you know she's an imposing figure, but she's fast. And
they weren't going to get around that corner that time.
No, there was no chance. That was so. Seattle turns the ball over on downs, gains 3 yards on defense, and they'll start over again.
Yep, we got 5 minutes and 3 seconds left to go in this first period here. Kind of moving along pretty fast.
Well, not a lot of stoppages. We got 1 incomplete pass. No punts. Things are moving. Here we go. Everybody's in tight in the wishbone here.
Going to be the sweep run again.
Looks like it. Fake.
Oh,
Second
right.
man through is Pelham this time.
Pelham's going to get
She gets
almost
7 yards.
Yep.
I'll tell you, that is tough sledding in there. She did a good job. Found a little crease. Oh, they moved it back. Now it's 6 yards.
I would have given her another yard.
I have to say, if I was Seattle, I'd be thinking about who I'm paying here for these officials. They have not done the Spartans any favors in the first 2 games. Left foot, right foot spots, things like that. You think, shoot, if we're writing the check,
Yeah.
how about just marking it? Walsh signals.
There's the sweep.
There's the
Pelham
jet
again.
sweep to Pelham again. She's got the outside, and she's got the first down.
Ball down to 34.
7-yard gain for Pelham again.
Went out of bounds, so they stopped the clock there.
So nope, they're going to run it. They say she was down in bounds.
Oh, they started that back. Okay.
I think they stopped the clock to move the chains
That's
for the first down.
probably what they did.
34-yard line. Looks like it's going to be the wishbone. Nope, they're going to break the bone, but still, nope, wishbone again. Everybody in tight. That puts Mount Vernon in a little bit of a bind. Just they have to play everybody a little deeper.
Look who got the ball.
Kavanaugh.
Kavanaugh. First time she's carried the ball.
9-yard gain. Everybody ran toward Pelham. Kavanaugh's going the other way.
Yeah, that's
And
the way.
so-
That's the way you're going to work things out. You can't run Pelham every time, so you found somebody else who can carry the ball for him. I'd like to see Brandy get out on a sweep somewhere because I think she's got some wheels.
Yeah, Mount Vernon looks like they're not right on the line. They have some depth. They're in that sort of 36 defense type thing. Another handoff.
Brandy again.
Kavanaugh again, yeah, right up the middle. Inside the 20 to the 19. And the Spartans, they platoon in a couple of blockers here. They've been able to move the ball. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. And the Spartans are knocking at the door at the 19-yard line. First down and 10.
Well, Warriors only got 3 people up on the line. They must be able to run 5 yards every time if they can just block.
Yeah, they just have to
those
push those guys off.
And there goes.
And there's Kavanaugh getting to the outside.
She's going to make it, I think.
It's going to come back, yeah.
Well, it's going to.
Unfortunate. They were.
Oh, they didn't need to hold somebody down there that apparently they did, or block somebody in the back.
Yeah, I think they're going to call an illegal block. It was a tough situation because the defensive back on that side kind of turned her back to the blocker.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think they're going to have a chit-chat.
Well,
but it's going to come back 10 yards. Looks like 10 yards from the spot of the foul, which is going to mean that entire run is negated, and it's going to be first down and 10 again.
Like a do-over.
Well, maybe they'll maybe gain a yard on the deal. No, they lost a yard on the deal. 1st and 11. 1st and 11 from the 20 for the Spartans.
Okay, well, I like that play. Just too bad they got it called back.
Yep. Unfortunate, too, because that block had nothing to do with the play, really. It was just sort of after Kavanaugh was already kind of at the end of the run. I formation. Pelham follows Kavanaugh, ducks through one tackle.
Good for 5 anyway.
Yeah, maybe 6. They give her 6, I think.
Depending on how good of a spot they give her.
Yeah, if they're going left foot, right foot again, maybe 5. And,
look,
yep, pretty consistent.
Oh, they
go
brought
right
it back.
Yep.
They did not give her that extra half a yard or so.
The official seemed to mark it, at the 14, and then sort of ran back to the 15 to put it down.
You got me on that one.
It's there's a lot of room on the wide side here. You're on that right hash mark. And Walsh, now you got trips left for Seattle on 2nd down and 2nd and 4 here.
Either
or 2nd and 5.
Fake pass, or is she really going to pass it?
Yep. Little sweep. And she gets around the outside there. And gets wrapped up and steps out of bounds. Carrie Steves. That was Carrie Steves.
Carrie didn't want to get tackled. She just kind of like stopped and said, hug me, don't tell me down.
Yeah, well, Kavanaugh's not real big. Steves is about a half of Kavanaugh there.
Yeah.
But it's a 1st and 10.
Carrie's 105, Kavanaugh's 130 on the charts, but I think Kavanaugh's not even 130. We're looking at her down there.
No, maybe with the jersey and the pads on, and her shoes, and carrying a concrete block or something. Maybe.
Yeah.
It's first and goal at the 7 for the Spartans.
Put the
Kavanaugh in motion. Fake there. Pelham on the delay, and she is going in for a touchdown.
Pelham, yep.
Nicole Pelham. There goes the foghorn, and the Seattle Spartans are on the board. Is that their first touch? That's their 2nd touchdown of the season.
2nd touchdown of the season, yep.
There you go. Seattle, now how are they going to handle the conversion here? They're going to go for a kick, or they're going to, looks like they're going to line up. They got split wide. They've got Megan Gerlach on the left, Carrie Steves on the right. Fake handoff. There's the throw, and Steves couldn't come up with it.
Somebody came up with it.
No, number 17 for the Warriors there, Jenny Staliker, the quarterback, was there on defense. Got a hand kind of in the path of the ball, enough to distract Steves. But Carrie did a good job. She got in a good little position there. And Walsh, in that when they were faking the handoff there, the play action, she had to really adjust her feet, got right, got the ball out there.
Yeah, good throw.
And that's going to bring up first down for Mount Vernon here, I guess, at the 25. I think that's how we're.
Yeah, we're not doing any kickoffs apparently tonight, so.
I like that. Let's play some football.
Well, there's a better chance that somebody can get hurt on that. And since this is a charity game and they haven't had that much experience, I think I like that rule.
Absolutely. We needed it last week, so you don't have to kick it to Willie Lee, Missouri there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every time she touched the ball, you think, oh, my gosh.
Yeah, she was pretty much the star of the team there last week.
There's the indoor handoff, inside handoff, and Sartor, she's tough, man. Chanel Siva is running downhill. That is a load to block, and Sartor did a great job and got run over and would not let go.
Yeah, I think she
saved
took
a touchdown. Yeah, that's a good size hit. Now she's, I don't know if she lost her mouth guard or contacts or something.
Looks like she got something missing.
Yeah, there looks like there's an equipment problem here. And they're going to have to sub her off, I think.
It's the face mask on her helmet there.
Nope, she's staying in.
Whatever she's got a handful.
Yeah, whatever it is, I don't know how she's gonna have to figure it out here. Snaps high, another handoff.
That's not
Not time. Yeah, Siva, she needs a little time to get that going. If you get her in the backfield, and that time Seattle had good penetration, bring up second down and second and a long 11, let's call it. Not quite 12. And Chanel Siva comes off for a rest here on second and long. Looks like that's going to run the first quarter down.
Yep, they're going to let it go down to the end of the first quarter.
I don't know if that's the end of the first quarter. Seattle Spartans 6, Mount Vernon Warriors nothing, and we'll be back after these messages.
Living Well Clinics, located in Marysville and Monroe, serving the Snohomish County area, a Seattle Spartan sponsor. Check them out today for massage, acupuncture, injury rehabilitation, and chiropractic. Living Well Clinics, a Seattle Spartan sponsor, helping you to live well. Check them out today, online or in person. Sports Physical Therapy, Kirkland, Everett, Victoria, and Bellevue, a Seattle Spartan sponsor. The Seattle Spartan athletic trainer and physical therapy provider. Check them out today and see more information about them online. SPT, Sports Physical Therapy.
And welcome back to Goddard Stadium. Dave Morris, Ron Henthorn here on STSPN. The Seattle Spartans open the second quarter here on defense. It's going to be second down and looks like second and 12 going the other way here for Seattle, and they're protecting a 6-0 lead. Mount Vernon facing second and long here really needs to convert something, get some momentum, and they look like they got to get their formation right here. They're spread wide.
Gonna throw it to
throw. That's not well.
Incomplete.
They call it incomplete. They're calling it incomplete.
Yep.
Sabrina McDonald was in the backfield, and that pass never had a chance.
Nope.
So very close to intentional grounding. The ball never got anywhere near the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a nice charity event for the Mount Vernon Warrior ladies, and I don't know if the camera picks up across the field or not, but there's probably a good, I don't know, maybe 50 to 75 people over there that came down from Mount Vernon, about an hour's drive away from here, so should be helpful in raising money for their event, for this event.
Absolutely, great crowd.
Can't see how many Seattle fans are here because they're underneath us.
Yeah, we'll have to do a little investigating at halftime. And all kinds of movement, little sweep handoff. That's Renee Burton, and she is going to get awfully close to the first down marker.
She carried 5 or 6 with her on that one.
Yeah, not a lot of, yeah, see they're running double reverses and all kinds of trickeration. It's like, you know what, first down. Big fan. If you can go straight there, that's the shortest distance. Probably ought to do that.
Yeah. Well, that might have been a first down. It's kind of hard for tell from up here, but.
Well, once the referees pointed and moved the chain gang, it's first down.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think she quite made it from here.
No, I thought they were a little generous there.
They're going to be generous to Mount Vernon.
Well, first and 10 now.
So we got
new quarterback in there.
Shanna Palmer back in the quarterback.
Yep. Palmer.
And
A little reverse here.
reverse.
Out wide to Munoz, and that's
Whoa!
not going to go well. Fumble.
Picked up by Seattle.
Number 54, Amanda Henry Mendoza. Here she goes.
He's carrying that bat
And
ball.
she's going to go all the way.
I don't see any
A flag.
longer
No, there's a
on
flag down. They're going to call it. They're going to call an illegal block. They're going to bring this
downfield.
back.
That's too bad. She's
Oh,
not going to get down.
yep. They're calling a hold or a block in the back.
Yeah.
Block in the back.
Didn't need to have a block down there. She was going to go
No,
all the way anyway.
Olea was so excited to get down there and help her teammates.
Yeah.
But she's a little over enthusiastic, and still going to be Spartan ball though. So
Pardon ball, they're going to bring it back to
the
where? To the 25.
25-yard line.
Yep.
Looks like 24, 25-yard line. Let's see where
Oh,
you got to find a ball first.
20
Let's see,
26
26-yard line. Yep.
okay. Well, that's where the block
Yeah.
in the back occurred, I guess.
No, it was 16 and 10 yards back from there. So
Yeah.
So a big hit, big fumble recovery. Amanda Henry Mendoza from Tukwila rumbled down the sideline there. Boy, you hate to see that, when you're a defensive coordinator and you get one of your linebackers picks up the ball, goes for glory, and it comes back. Oh,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Seattle, big play there.
She was aware enough to pick it up and run with it rather than fall on it. That was a good thing.
Yep, trips right for the Spartans here as they spread the field. Now Gerlach in motion, the fake, right up the middle. And Phaedra Keaton. Boy, the Spartans got great push on that. Keaton looked like she got to the line of scrimmage, except they'd moved the line of scrimmage about 5 yards.
Yeah, she got about 4 or 5 yards after she got tackled. They had a hold of her there.
Yep, I think we're going to call that 5, right? 2nd and 5.
Yeah.
They're calling 4 on the scoreboard. I'm thinking 5.
Yeah, 4.5, 5.
220, 221, whatever it takes, right?
Yeah.
Gerlach wide left. Steves is wide on the right. Pitch to Pelham.
Pelham
She has to
escaped
corral
2
it. She gets
tackles,
away.
2 arm tackles and gets caught back at the line of scrimmage about.
I think she got a yard there. They've been doing a lot of left foot, right foot. It may come back a little bit. Nope, they gave her a yard.
Yeah. Well, now it'd be 3rd and 5 probably.
3rd and I think 4. They got to get to the 17. They're about the 21 right now.
Yeah.
So
Well, that 3rd down looks like it's halfway in between the markers out there. So
I'm just looking at the ball. Little pistol formation action for Seattle here. Let's see what they do. They've got Pelham and Keaton in the back, and they're going to throw. A little fake.
Oh, too bad. That was
Unlucky, yep. Pelham had slipped as she leaked out of the backfield. Going to bring up 4th and 4 here.
Would have been nice to see Pelham get a hold of that one and run with it.
Yep, that was a good way. A lot of offense is just getting the ball to your skill players in space, right? And getting it to Pelham, getting it to Kavanaugh, getting it to Steves where they can run and they're not looking at 11 players. Any of that's a good thing, so.
Well, it's 4th down here with getting started in this 2nd period. So back to throw it again.
Pressure from Mount Vernon. Little pitch. She's got Keaton, and Keaton fell forward. Not quite going to get there, I don't think, though. I think she's going to be a yard short.
She could have looked downfield very far. She had Carrie Stevens wide open down the field down there.
Yeah, poor Walsh never had a chance on that one. There was penetration from Mount Vernon right off the bat. She did a good job get away and find an outlet.
The Warriors got a long way to go now with the ball down there on
at the 18-yard line?
18 about, yeah. But they've run some plays that made some pretty good yardage. So let's see what their running team has to say here.
Yeah, Seattle tends to take a couple of runs to kind of get the penetration and get their block, get their angles, and then they can clamp down on the run. And I think they're in pretty good shape there. We'll see if Mount Vernon wants to throw here. There's been a lot of trickeration. It's charity games. I guess you can open up the playbook a little bit. Number 17, Jenny Staliker, back at quarterback for Mount Vernon here.
He hands it off inside.
Yep.
There's going to be a hold or something going on in there.
And a fumble.
Depending on where that penalty is, that's either going to be a Seattle ball or it's going to.
Yeah, I think that's a fumble, and Della Sartor recovered it.
There's laundry on the field there, so it might have been a hold against the Warriors. So.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Looks like the referees are pointing that way. I think it's going to be first down Seattle.
Let's see what the head referee in the white hat says here. Holding, yes, against the Warriors.
Penalties declined,
I'm
and
sure.
it's first down. Seattle, their second turnover in 2 drives here. 12-12 to go in the half, and the Spartans have a terrific opportunity here to extend their lead.
Oh, they pick up the ball at the 24, looks like.
Yep. Well, the second quarter, when they played the Pioneers last weekend, Seattle put the ball on the ground a couple times in the second quarter and held Capital really scoreless for the whole quarter.
They did, yeah.
First and 10, number 24.
We got Kavanaugh back in the backfield. Takes it up the middle. Got hit hard, pretty much.
Ouch. Yeah, that didn't go anywhere. She's not the big body to throw down the middle of the field either.
No.
She's coming off. I think she got a little blood on her. Looks like.
Number 23,
Phaedra Keaton back in the game there.
Run Phaedra down the middle. She'll run over him.
Oh yeah, she's been able to move the line just a little bit.
So we got Keaton and Pelham in the back. Let's see which one gets it on this play.
And
Pitch to Pelham.
Yeah, with Keaton in front of her. Keaton threw a pretty good block. Pelham.
It's about 4 at least.
3 or 4. Down to the 20-yard line. Nope, only 2.
They only gave her 2?
Yep. They gave Kavanaugh 1, 2 more for Pelham. 3rd down, 7 to go. 21-yard line. Ball on that far hash mark. There's a lot of width on this side of the field.
Yeah, let's see what happens back here in the backfield now again. So we got
Carrie Steves is wide, but
Pelham back there. She's going to come this way.
well, they're going to throw. Time for Walsh. Now she's about out of time. Directing traffic. Looking for Steves over the top there. They couldn't quite connect. Walsh on the run. That's a difficult pass.
Yeah, let's bring up 4th down here. It wasn't that difficult, but she didn't quite get it to her.
Yeah, so when you couldn't get her feet set.
Felt the pressure probably coming on her.
Oh, yeah. I'd run that play again, I mean, they created some time. Walsh saw what she saw. Okay, now you know where people are going. Let's run it again.
Not a bad idea. Well, they got trips right here.
Yep, they're going to do something different, of course.
They got Pelham and Steves out here is right. Well,
And Sabrina McDonald coming across the middle.
at time this time.
She's got Steves.
Oh.
Walsh, another good throw. Found Steves in the end zone. Steves couldn't quite come up with it.
Yep. That's
Unlucky.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Because that was 6 points right there.
Yeah.
If she can come up with the catch.
Or was that Pelham that was trying to catch that down there?
Oh, was it? I thought it was Steves.
No, I think it was Pelham.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's yeah.
Okay.
But she was open, but the turnover happens down here. Let's see if they can hold the Warriors again like they did last time.
Yep. Mount Vernon will get it at the 21.
10:23 still remaining in the second period.
So is there a timeout here? It's just change of possession?
Probably it looks like a timeout at this point.
It does look like a timeout of some kind. We're in timeout.
The last timeout, we have 2 timeouts remaining.
Oh, there you go. Mount Vernon called timeout. Coach called timeout and said, all right, guys, how about we don't drop the ball onto the ground? And we're back.
Yeah, that was a good timeout for Mount Vernon to call there because they got a little out of sorts the last time they had the ball. So this time we'll see if they can hang on.
Yep. Well, there've been a couple of big hits. Honestly, it's kind of not fair. Another off tackle.
And there's another hold, a flag in there somewhere. So
Number 88, Alex Moffett, running right. She only got about a yard there, and it's going to be a hold, I think.
Yeah, I'll take that for a loss.
Decision time for Seattle. You take the 10 yards or the play. Oh, they're going to take the 10 yards.
That's a signal. There's a signal to hold.
Yep. They were already walking it off, so. And the referee's got to fight his way through the line there.
Yeah. They're all set to come back to where they were.
Yep, that's going to bring up first down and 20.
They're on the, almost 10-yard line, right?
Yeah, the field, Seattle, really winning the field position game here.
Yeah, if they can hold them down here, why they'll be in really good shape.
Absolutely.
There's another flag. Going to be motion somewhere.
Yeah, it should be motion, right? Because it was offsides. You let the play. Yep.
Yeah, so. Motion on the Warriors. They have another 5 yards back.
And the Warriors firmly in reverse on this drive so far. First and 25 now.
Well, whatever penalty they get now isn't going to cost them very much because they only got 5 yards.
No, but
the split.
I don't know what you have your playbook and you start on first and 25 and you think there's just not a lot of options there for first and 25.
Yeah, got to hand this one off and see what happens.
She's going to throw it over the top there. And
nobody in the area.
No, she wasn't taking any chances. Jenny Staliker. And the referees are going to have a little, there's a lot of whistle blowing and a little conference there. Offsides against Seattle.
Oh, that's a 5-yard play for the Warriors.
That's gonna go back to first and 20 now. So they've run 3 plays now, and it's still first down. So back to first and 20. And Staliker may be looking to do something similar this time. We'll see. And a little reverse to Siva. She gets outside. But
she's not going to get very far.
No,
they should have maybe given her 5 yards. They're going to give her all the way up to the 16.
Okay, well, that's about a 5-6 yard run, but she had to run about 40 yards to get it too.
Yeah.
And as long as if you can keep her, Chanel Siva is really dangerous. She starts running north-south. She's dangerous.
Yeah, it can be hard to bring down.
Yeah, if you can keep her going sideways, you're in pretty good shape. And Seattle did a great job stringing that out.
They got to hold her at the 10-yard line. Still got 5 yards more to bring her down.
Yeah, she just carried a defender. Back to the right, and here Sartor with a big hit there. The 26-yard line. About a 10-yard gain. Going to bring up third down and 5. 9-yard gain. 10-yard gain. Third and 5. We're at 9-yard gain. 3rd and 5.
Well, they're putting the ball back in.
Yeah, Alex Moffett, that off tackle to the right, cut it back, found a little seam. Sartor, that's the 2nd or 3rd game-saving tackle she's made. She's playing that free safety spot. If she misses a tackle, there's nothing. It's just running to daylight. There's Renee Burton, and that one's not going anywhere.
No, they made a couple of yards.
Let's see what they give her. Out to the 28-yard line. 4th down and 4. Certainly a gettable 4 yards here. Mount Vernon's not going to hesitate. They look like they're going to go for it.
Going to pass or run? What's your guess?
Well, I think they've been pretty consistent wanting to run the ball. But the last couple times, when they've gotten down to 4th and 4, they've gone with a little trickeration type thing, like a jet sweep or kind of a reverse handoff. They got Renee Burton. I thought she was coming under center. They have a new quarterback playing deep. They may punt this.
Oh,
yep.
the punt.
Quick kick.
Oh, that's our first punt of the night, and unfortunately for Monroe, it bounces backward.
Picked up by Sartor.
Sartor's going to.
And she's going to try to go someplace and not get real far, but it's tough to return those. I mean, by the time you corral the ball, the kicking team has covered it.
If she had been able to fast enough to run across the field the other way, there was nobody over there. She could I'll run them.
She had to get out. She had to get away from them first, and there was a big crowd around her when she picked that ball up. That's one where I think that coaches would usually prefer you just let it sit there and we'll take the yard or two.
Yep.
So first down at the 44, the plus 44 for Seattle here.
7:24 left in this second period.
7:24.
Looks like Mount Vernon doesn't know where they're supposed to be. I thought they were going to kick off or something.
Yeah, I don't know. They were.
That's okay. They'll figure it out. They get it back up here to the line.
They're set.
They
Three down linemen
here. Only got two. Actually, two on the line.
There's the pitch. Phaedra Keaton with the ball, and then number 21, Renee Burton, found a seam, and Nicole Pelham gets pulled down for no gain, and there's a flag on the play. There's a lot of chit-chat here.
Back where it is, probably going to go against Seattle.
Looks like a hold, yep. And it's going to be 1st and 20 for Seattle. Both teams getting a little enthusiastic on the blocks. Really, players that want to, they know their job's to hold that block, and they don't want to let anybody around them and get a little over enthusiastic, and cost your team 10 yards.
Getting friendly, they're just hugging each other, right?
There you go. I formation behind Walsh here for the Spartans.
It's definitely going to be a sweep. No, a pass.
Play action.
She's open, catches the ball.
Nice pitch and catch.
That's Cooper with the ball out there.
Yeah, Sarah Cooper, nice catch.
Yeah.
So they get all the penalty back plus a couple.
Yeah.
Let's see. Looks like you get a much more generous spot on the pass in this league. 2nd and 7. So they did pretty well. It was going to be 2nd and 10 after the run. Now Walsh completes the pass. 2nd and 7. And the Spartans get in the wishbone here. They're going to need to get, there they go. They needed to get Ashley Urardo on the line there, and they did. Up, fumble, ball's down.
Oh, she didn't even get the ball out of there. I think Mount Vernon has the ball.
Yeah, I think so. I think they got there first, yep. Referees are signaling.
Missed exchange on the handoff there.
Yeah, I think Michelle Walsh was thinking about how she was going to pitch that out of the wishbone and got out of center a little quick, or maybe the center handoff was just a bit slow, but the exchange didn't quite work, and everybody's leaning the wrong way, and the Warriors will get the ball at the 42-yard line. Big play for Mount Vernon. They're still in this. It's only 6-0. 6 minutes to go.
Yep, they're having fun out there, I think.
Oh, absolutely. Also the pink socks. That's the key.
Yeah, and the rain's held off, so that's a good thing. They were expecting pouring down rain about this time of night in the area, but not happening now, and just from the looks of things, I don't think it's going to happen for a while either.
We can hope, yeah. The rain holds off. If the rain holds off, it's really a pleasant night to play football. Shoot. They've got Jenny Staliker back there. Fake handoff, and
not sure who's going to end up with that ball.
I think Seattle's got it. I think they're going to give it now. Let's see. Yes, they're going to give it to Seattle.
Yep. Pretty hard to spot that.
Right back to the Spartans. First down at the 36-yard line. So Seattle gained 6 on that.
Yeah, back-to-back fumbles, so to speak. Michelle Walsh back out there to see if she can straighten things out this time.
Sorry.
Loud noise in the booth.
Yeah, we had a little bang in the booth there. Everybody's excited there on the turnover.
Yeah.
First and 10 at the 37 for the Spartans. They have been in plus territory the entire second quarter.
Seems right.
I formation.
Boom. She got 5 or 6, depending on what kind of spot they give her.
So that's probably 4, the way it's going, about 4.
Should be 6 the way I see it, but.
Let's see how we do here. And this time he comes back in kind of a straight line. He's going to call it 5. There you go. 2nd and 5.
Well, that's close.
I think that's a fair spot.
That time I think it was. Yeah.
Pelham did a great job. When it got outside the tackles, got past the edge, rips off 5 yards. And I think if you're Seattle, we're in plus territory. Let's run some plays, go downhill.
Yeah.
Split wide on both sides here, I formation.
Oh, look,
Play action, Steve's wide open.
All you got to do is catch the ball.
She got it. She got it. She's at the 10.
Oh.
And at the 10.
She tried to cut back, but she cut back into traffic.
Yeah, Alex Moffitt, real textbook. Mount Vernon may not have played a lot of games, or any games this year, but Alex Moffitt knows how to tackle.
Yeah.
That was a perfect, if you're going to do a video about how to tackle in the open field, that was it right there. Of course, it helps to be a little bigger than the person you're tackling.
I'm glad to see him throw it out there. She's been open a lot, and nobody's been covering her out there. So now they got that to contend with here. So good 25-yard plus pass play there.
Yeah, long pass. First and goal at the 9-yard line. So, yeah, 22-yard gain.
Going to throw it
Walsh
again.
Looks up, under pressure. This one's in traffic, and
that one was up for grabs.
yeah, Chanel Silva's celebrating, knocking that down. And I think there was 2 of her teammates behind her wondering why she did it.
Yeah, see what they wanted to catch it.
Because they were sitting in there, it looked like a punt. That time I think Walsh, they completed the first pass, and she thought, well, here's my chance for a touchdown pass. I think she's going to be a little pleased if she watches that one on tape, that it hit the ground.
Yeah, could have easily been an interception there.
Yeah, Mount Vernon sniffed that one out. 2nd and goal.
You're going to throw another one.
Walsh, look, there she goes. She got an open receiver.
Oh, she was
unlucky. Simone Michelle Wright from Lakewood for Seattle there. We haven't called her name too much, but she got open on the slant there.
Just kind of went through her hand and hit her off the chest.
Yeah, well, I think it caught her shoulder pad. Hits the bottom of your shoulder pad, comes off really hard.
Yeah.
And but it was a nice pattern. She did a great job, ran a great pattern, and Walsh hit her. Walsh looked, that completion changed her body language a little bit. Did you see her flip the ball to get it? She completely in command there. 3rd down. They hand off to Keaton, and that's not going anywhere.
Yeah, they were in the backfield before she handed it off. It's almost, how could they follow the ball back that fast?
Yeah, that was a lot of penetration on 3rd down. It's going to bring up 4th and goal at the 14-yard line.
Well, I think we're going to see Nicole Pelham on a sweep this time.
You think so, huh?
That's my call.
Okay, I think we're going to see a pass here. I think this is.
You think she's pass hungry after completing that?
Well,
one?
I think if I'm if I'm Coach Wright, I'm thinking let's air this out.
She's just got.
I'm surprised I formation. Yeah, I don't know.
Kavanaugh and Keaton back there. She's going to have to pull Kavanaugh.
Yeah, and Gerardo's out wide.
He does fake it.
Play action. She's in trouble. She's got Keaton in the open field.
Keaton
down to the 6-7 yard line, but that's going to turn the ball over on downs. Mount Vernon celebrates. Their cheerleaders are celebrating too there.
I can hear the Seattle Spartan fans underneath us celebrating too, because another completed pass for the Spartans there.
Yeah, it was a great little dump off. Walsh did a great job. The short side was covered. She was under pressure. She found her release player. She found that safety valve. Keaton got the ball, got downfield, just couldn't quite convert it. It's a pretty crowded area.
So 3:46 left to go in this second period. First half of the ball game here tonight as Mount Vernon Warriors will see what they can do from the 9-yard line.
They're just, I'm sure, thinking, we need to take care of the ball here.
Looks like they're looking for another player. They're missing a player. Here she comes.
Yeah, I think Stoliker's out. So I think they've got to sort out their quarterback situation here. I think it's going to go back to being Shayna Palmer.
Looks like that's who it is, huh?
And
the fumble.
And Palmer puts it on the ground as well.
Looks like the Mount Vernon Warriors fell on that one.
Yep.
So
Loss of 5, maybe. Let's see where the spot is.
look close to that, yeah.
Yeah, loss of 5. 2nd and 15. Mount Vernon, the Warriors are in the shadow of their own goalpost here. And they're once again in minus territory here behind the. You hate to call plays behind the sticks, right?
Yeah.
And Seattle,
almost
pressure. Palmer in trouble. And Seattle says it's a touch. I think, are they calling it a touchdown or a safety?
Calling
Referees?
It a safety. He's calling timeout.
I think the referee's going to have a chit chat, figure out whose ball it is.
It might be a safety, or it's going to be Seattle's ball.
Well, if it's Seattle's ball, it's a touchdown.
Yep.
So I think Seattle looked like they said, no, we got it. Now they're looking at the officials.
Well, he's going to walk toward
Let's
us and
see.
tell us what he thinks. He hasn't quite decided yet.
Yeah, it looks like they're having a vote.
Here's the signal.
And the signal is offsides on Seattle.
I didn't even. Oh, this far line referee here are the Hankies over on this side.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I didn't even see the.
So that's going to turn into a 5-yard gain for the Warriors here.
Well, now it's 2nd and 10. Oh, now they got to explain it. Okay, nope. Got to figure out what's going on. They need a ball. Okay, there we go. Mount Vernon was so efficient they got their offensive ball out of the game.
Yeah,
they thought they had turned it over.
Thought they'd lost it, yeah.
So there we go.
Lucky for them.
Yep, now it's 2nd and 10 at the 9-yard line. It's tough, you're out of the shotgun. It's your first game. You're under pressure. Seattle's doing a great job getting in the backfield. Puts a lot of pressure on your quarterback.
Definitely. There's another. That's going to go back in the end zone. I think Seattle got that one. Let's see. That should be a touchdown.
Who's got it? Let's see.
I think it's
And
Seattle.
it's a safety. Nope, they're going to say Mount Vernon fell on it. But 2 points for Seattle. It's 8-0. And they play the foghorn for safeties, too.
Play the foghorn for safety.
There you go. So now is this going to be the one time where they kick the ball? Is this going to be, because it should be, it's a free kick, right? Referees are going to have a chat about it. I think they're going to give Seattle the ball at the 25. It's going to be the first time Seattle's had the ball in their own territory in the second quarter.
Yeah. Yeah, normally they'd punt it or.
Huh? Mount Vernon was ready. They were ready to do the free kick.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think
the referee. Nope. You think you got? No. What's he saying? Now he's put him at the 20. What are you going to do here?
Looks like I can put him at. The linesmen are at the 40. So.
Well, no. The ball. He's got the ball at the 20. I think they're going to take it out to the 25. No, they're not sure what they're doing. Okay. They're having a big talk about it. First down. And looks like they are going to put it at the 20. So they're going to put it at the 25. He's faking everybody out. Nope. 20-yard line. Up. He picked it up.
Yeah.
Looked like he was going to hide it for a second. I'm not sure what that was. Okay, now we're all set.
Right.
Ball's at the 20.
Ball's at the 20 and no punt. So.
1st and 10 for Seattle. I formation behind Walsh. She pushes Steves a little wider there.
He wants Steves to get open again.
Steves has been able to do some things. Kavanaugh going left there. I think that was all misdirection from Walsh.
Probably. Got a couple on that. Maybe 3.
Looks like, yeah, looks
maybe
like a
4.
3-yard gain. Well, 4. There you go. 2nd and 6. Seattle, they're getting great movement on the line. 2:20 to go in the half. 8-0. The Spartans have been in control this quarter, really. With a chance to extend the lead before halftime. Play action
over the middle. Good for 2 or 3, and she's gobbled up there by a pile of Warriors.
Yep, Sabrina McDonald with the catch. I think this is big, though, for Seattle. It gives everybody a chance to catch the ball, and so now McDonald has a catch. She got open, couldn't quite come up with it in the first quarter, but now she caught one in traffic, 3rd down and 2.
Walsh keeps making those short completions. She's going to build her confidence up big time.
Absolutely. You got to hit a couple. She's already hit the 20-yard pass, right? Does a good job handling that snap.
Looking for Steves out here.
She's got Kavanaugh, first down. The 34-yard line. That'll stop the clock with 1:21 to go in the quarter.
I don't think you're going to give him 4. Going to give him 33. Took it back a yard.
Oh, there you go. That's a little 5-yard gain.
You expected them to move it back, didn't you?
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
No clock running here at a minute plus.
Walsh out of the shotgun. Slot left.
Oh.
And the inside handoff to Pelham. Timeout, Seattle. Stop the clock. Yeah,
the big number 92 all over that one. That's Harmony Byam.
Yeah, Harmony Byam pancaked her. And all right, and let's talk about our sponsors. We want to thank the Seattle Spartans sponsors: Restore, Planet Fitness, Eagle Pest Eliminators, Hawkeye Real Estate, Granite by IT, Martine Photography, NeuroStim TMS Centers, FSA Full Spectrum Athletics, JDT General Contracting, SportsPTCenters.com, Velocity, Living Well Clinics, Arena Sports, and Kids Corner Childcare. Also, the WFA sponsors: Sports Decal, Secret, Wilson, Zenith, KT Tape, Glazier Clinics, Team Builder, 11 Sports, Coors Light, and Prismatic Solutions.
I'm glad you got to the Coors Light. I was getting thirsty hearing you read that.
There you go. I knew I was just waiting. So I got to save Coors Light till the end.
Yeah.
Walsh flips the ball back.
Swing pass. Nice catch by Pelham out there, but she's not going to get anywhere.
No, didn't get far, but she thought maybe there was a face mask there, but nope. And the skies just opened up.
She's starting to get the rain here at the end of this.
So you've got 3rd down and 10.
They're letting the clock run. They didn't take another timeout, so.
Yeah, this would be a good time to let the clock get down, take a knee, and get out of here. Have an 8-0 lead and start the second half. It'll be Seattle's ball, I believe. Trips left. What do I know? They're going to throw it here. Steves, she got in behind number 99, Brittany Gutierrez from Mount Vernon. Couldn't quite make the catch. That's going to stop the clock with 7 seconds to go. 4th down.
Looks like Seattle will get one more chance to throw the ball somewhere.
Mount Vernon, they're going to drop number 88.
Yeah, rain, a little bit lighter rain now, a little quick.
Yep. Now, that was a heck of a cloudburst there.
There she's got her.
Another throw. Kavanaugh and Moffitt collide.
And that's going to be enough time to run the clock out, I think.
Yep, that's going to end the half.
Seattle 8, Mount Vernon 0.
We'll be back after this.
Sports Physical Therapy, Kirkland, Everett, Victoria, and Bellevue, a Seattle Spartan sponsor. The Seattle Spartan athletic trainer and physical therapy provider. Check them out today and see more information about them online. SPT, Sports Physical Therapy. Living Well Clinics, located in Marysville and Monroe. Serving the Snohomish County area, a Seattle Spartan sponsor. Check them out today for massage, acupuncture, injury rehabilitation, and chiropractic. Living Well Clinics, a Seattle Spartan sponsor, helping you to live well. Check them out today, online or in person. Sports Physical Therapy, Kirkland, Everett, Victoria, and Bellevue, a Seattle Spartan sponsor. The Seattle Spartan athletic trainer and physical therapy provider. Check them out today and see more information about them online. SPT, Sports Physical Therapy.
Welcome back for the second half of Seattle Spartans.
Welcome back to Goddard Stadium. Here on STSPN, the Seattle Spartans hosting the Mount Vernon Warriors, and we're going to get ready for the third quarter here. Seattle 8, Mount Vernon nothing. Dave Morris, collegeathleticadvisor.com, and Ron Henthorn. Ron, exciting first half there.
It was pretty exciting first half, and it was a pretty dry first half, and then right toward the end of the half, we started to get a little rain here, and it's been kind of raining all during halftime, and off and on a little heavier or not heavier, so it kind of depends on how it's going to affect the game here tonight.
Well, you wonder if the precipitation is going to reduce the number of sort of double reverses and things that Mount Vernon's trying to run. They've been throwing the ball around pretty liberally.
Yeah, they've had a little trouble holding on to it. I think they've had, at least 4 fumbles in that first half there. And
there were definitely some misconnections. I think the biggest challenge, and it's tough, you get a little bit tired, and that shotgun snap from the center is a challenge.
Yep, they are. So wet football is going to make it tougher. But Seattle, with only 1:11 left to go in the second period, got Nicole Pelham into the end zone with a 11-yard run there. And then the other 2 points came on that safety back there, 2:45 left to go in the second period. A little missed snap by the Warriors there.
Yep, ball went over. At least the Warriors landed on it. So, because if Seattle gets to it, it's a touchdown.
That's the easy way to get touchdown.
Well, hey, you got to take it when you can get it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the second quarter, primarily played in the Mount Vernon end of the field. So, and of course, Seattle had a touchdown called back. Fumble return for a touchdown. But Amanda Henry Mendoza ran that back about 50 yards, and unfortunately was blocking the back call.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for her. She would have liked to have that in her stats.
Absolutely. Well,
touchdown.
You're always excited to see a defensive touchdown.
Yep.
Fumble picked up for 6, but Shell Walsh warming up down below us here.
Well, she kind of liked to pass quite a bit during the second period there, so see if she can.
Yeah, I thought Coach Wright opened up the offense a little bit, and they were able to find some players in space. Carrie Steves had a nice catch, 20-yard reception there, deep on the right side.
Oh.
I thought they were able to find Kavanaugh and Gerardo and McDonald as well.
Well, according to the first half of the ball game here, there won't be a kickoff. I think Seattle should get the ball on what, the 25-yard line? Is that what they did the first half?
I think either the 20. They got it at the 20 after the safety. I don't know if the referees have decided to change it to the 20 or if it's going to be the 25. Looks like the 25 because the chain gang's all set and the referees are over there. And the rain seems to be coming down a little bit harder.
Yep.
So that'll be a little bit of a challenge if Seattle wants to keep throwing the ball.
So the referee says, let's go here. About 7 minutes left to go on the halftime clock. Seattle's getting pumped up. Warriors getting pumped up over there.
Robert, Coach Wright, the way he calls plays, I think it's the George Allen philosophy. When you throw the ball, there's 3 things that can happen and 2 of them are bad.
Yeah, but one of them's good.
There you go. And Walsh she's been on target, really. She's had she had one throw in the down deep after that long catch that she probably would like back. But other than that, she's been really pretty accurate, and receivers have been able to get open and get in good position. And they started to make some catches. I think they're getting some confidence in the passing game. That should open things up for Pelham too.
Yep. Well, this should be a good warm-up game for Seattle here. They're getting their confidence back because they've scored a few and making some good yardage out here. And they got to go down and play those Portland gals in a week.
That'll be down in Portland, right?
Down in Portland, yeah. And that was a game they lost 6-12. So I'm sure they're looking for something better to happen when they go back down there and do that. And then we're back here in 2 weeks against in this stadium again. So yeah, Seattle's going to pick up the ball down there on 25, ready to go.
Here we go, right? They're going to open up in the wishbone. And Pelham bounces off the first tackle and just means she gets hit a few extra times there, about a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, I'm going to give her maybe 1 for the way the lines are looking at it over there.
Let's see. Yep. She got a pretty good spot there, maybe 2. 1.5. Yep.
They're calling it 2.
Yep, 2nd and 8.
So opening in the rain with the first handoff. Let's see what they go try the sweep on this one.
Yeah, Mount Vernon's in kind of a 3-4 set type thing, 1 high.
She's going to throw the ball.
Yep.
She's open.
She's open.
Oh,
a little crossing pattern. Ashley Gerardo couldn't quite carry it, get it in there.
Kind of down by her knees. She didn't quite get a handle on it, but
I think she started running before she really had it. But
she was wide open.
Yeah, it was a nice little pattern. Got it. She found a seam. Nice throw. Walsh got it in there in rhythm.
Well, brings up 3rd down, and maybe she'll throw it again if she liked that one.
Well, split wide on the left. Pelham's in the slot here.
Yeah, she's going to look to throw it again.
And that's intercepted. And number 7. Ooh.
Ran into a brick wall. I think she dropped the ball, did she?
I don't know. Let's see. Munoz. Now they're saying they came up with it. Number 7, Gina Munoz with the interception. Runs it back down to the 20-yard line.
Looking good for the Warriors at this point. And
that's a big break for the Warriors. Short field here with a chance to, they could, I suppose, tie this game up.
Well, eventually. That's too bad for Michelle. She just kind of threw that ball out to nowhere, and it wasn't even close to her.
Well, I think she had a receiver a little. I think she overthrew it, and when you miss high over the, sort of in the middle of the field there, that's always dangerous.
Yep. Well, let's see if they can hold.
They got Shayna Palmer at quarterback again, I think.
45, is that?
Yeah, and Renee Burton next to her.
It's always weird to see 45 at quarterback. There's going to be a motion on somebody.
Yeah, that's going to be a legal motion. I don't think Mount Vernon had figured out what they somebody thought they were going on 2 and not 3.
Yeah. Oh, that's 5-yard gain for the Spartans.
Yep, 1st and 15. Mount Vernon's offense is definitely, after the first drive where they were able to get a couple positive runs, Mount Vernon's offense has definitely been struggling to move forward here. Inside handoff, and
Met by a couple of Spartans there.
Yeah, Renee Burton, I think they're going to chair it up. She lost a yard. 2nd and 16. Now Vernon's got to solve that. I think they have the same problem that Seattle had last week. Running between the tackles is not on for them right now.
Seattle's got, what, 4 or 5 up on the line there?
It's tough, too, because Seattle, they have that 4-man front, but then, they have press coverage. So when they bring everybody tight, there's just a lot of bodies right around the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, there's another couple yard loss.
Yep, and that's Renee Burton's having a tough day at the office here. She lost another couple of yards.
Seattle defense is getting through there really quick. So
it's going to be 3rd down and 18 now after 2 running plays.
Palmer.
Now here's where you think Palmer's probably going to throw it.
I don't think so though.
No, I don't know. I think we'll see. And you're right, it's a little bit of a jet sweep, and
that's going
Munoz, yeah.
Got her in a headlock, but no flag.
No, I think she got away with it that time. I think Sarah Cooper. It was definitely a high tackle, but I don't think she got her helmet. So.
I just got her around the neck, which is close to being a flag call. So.
Yeah, it was titchy. So 4th and 19. They only lost 1 on that one, so maybe that's a successful play from Mount Vernon here. So they've been firmly in reverse. You think they're going to throw? They're in tight. The one thing for Seattle, that Sartor's back in free safety. They only got 1 player deep. And there's quarterback keeper and another 6-yard loss. I guess it's not a sack because they weren't going to throw it, right?
I don't know if I think she was eventually going to throw it.
You think? I thought Palmer was just rolling. There was just student body right there.
Megan Gerlach got in there before she even got turned around and made that tackle. So.
Yep. So a 16-yard gain on the possession for Seattle, and it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, you can look at it that way, I'm sure. Make Seattle, let's see if they can hang on to the ball this time without throwing it away.
Well, that was tough. That was tough. Walsh was looking for make something happen there, and just a little bit high up, threw it off of her back foot a little bit.
Yeah. Now, still got a light rain coming down here, so not sure that.
Timeout, Seattle. Whatever it is, Seattle wasn't ready for it, so there's a timeout on the field, and we'll take a break.
Sports Physical Therapy, Kirkland, Everett, Victoria, and Bellevue, a Seattle Spartan sponsor. The Seattle Spartan athletic trainer and physical therapy provider. Check them out today and see more information about them online. SPT, Sports Physical Therapy. Living Well Clinics located in Marysville and Monroe. Serving the Snohomish County area, a Seattle Spartan sponsor. Check them out today for massage, acupuncture, injury rehabilitation, and chiropractic.
And welcome back to Goddard Stadium, Seattle. 1st and 10, sorry. Pitch to Pelham. And
she got gobbled up out there by a couple of Warriors.
Yeah, loss of 2 on the play. 69. Jules King
was by him was the other one.
Yeah, in the backfield there. She looked like she found a seam there, and nobody could put a hat on her. That's the advantage to that 3-player front there. You can fill gaps, and pick your spots. That time it worked. That's how it's supposed to work, right?
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to work.
But Seattle's been able to exploit it quite a bit. They've been able to move those women off the line. It's going to be Shayna Palmer. And 23, Phaedra Keaton is in a free safety instead of Della Sartar. There's the throw.
Well, she was sitting there all alone by herself, wide open.
Yep, Keaton makes the tackle. And there's a flag at the end of the play. So it's a 15-yard gain on the pass, or 14-yard gain. But it looks like it might be coming back.
Going to call a hold or something against.
I'm thinking there's a block in the back, the way they're pointing.
They're pointing against the Warriors, so yeah, block in the back. You're right.
So it's going to be 10 yards from the, looks like the 39. So looks like it's going to be second down. I don't know if it's going to be first down and 4 or second and 4. No, it's coming back up 6. So back to the 49-yard line.
Be first and 6, right?
Yeah, or is it second and 6? They're going to count the down.
Yeah, they should count the down.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm looking. Still says first down on the marker.
Yeah, I don't think it should, though. I don't think it should, though.
Well, it says first down on the scoreboard, too. So first and 6.
What do they know?
Sartor comes running out here the last second. Now she's ready to be the free safety. So Keaton can step up. There's the inside handoff to Siva. And she can't quite get going.
Got pretty close to the first down, right? A couple yards short.
Probably going to be second and 2 now. Yep, second. The referees are saying second down. So
yeah,
that was first and 6, and now second and 2. I think
we got somebody.
Mount Vernon's got a player down. Can't see who's 51.
Not her.
St. Clair is blocking my view here. I can't see. Is it Siva who's down?
15?
15?
45? Or
Is it Shayna Palmer?
Got us blocked out at the moment here.
Yeah, I think it's Shayna Palmer. I think it's 45. That doesn't look all that good.
Looking at her leg or knee, something there.
Yeah. I don't like her body language in terms of popping up and playing some more. At least not in the next play or two. Is it? Yeah, I think that's Shayna Palmer down there.
Well, if you don't see her with the rest of them,
I can't tell. Is she in the huddle? You're back to
can't see them there. But I think that's who it is. We just kind of completely blocked out here.
Yeah, she's getting some attention from 3 trainers here. No, I'm looking. I think I see Palmer in the huddle, so it's not Palmer. It's but I don't see a 15 on the roster either. So we'll see. But that's going to, I think we're going to have a stoppage here. Going to look over to the truck and see if we should take a timeout. Why don't we do the sponsor? We'll do the sponsors real quick. Want to thank our Seattle Spartans sponsors, Restore, Planet Fitness, Eagle Pest Eliminators, Hawkeye Real Estate Group, Granite by IT, Martine Photography, NeuroStim TMS Centers, JDT General Contracting, and FSA Full Spectrum Athletics. Sponsors also are SportsPTrainers.com, Velocity, Living Well Clinics, Arena Sports, and Kids Corner Childcare. And it's number 10, Chanel Siva, getting up and walking off under her own power. So hopefully
that's a good sign.
It's okay. Maybe twisted her ankle a little bit. Also, the WFA League sponsors Sport Decals, Secret, Glazer Clinics, KT Tape, 11 Sports, Team Builder, Prismatic Solutions, Zenith Wilson, and Coors Light.
Well, she's walking pretty good, so I'm thinking maybe that was a cramp.
Yeah, I don't know. That was she was definitely uncomfortable there for a second.
Well, the cramp will do that to you.
Oh, absolutely. Inside handoff here, and Renee Burton is going nowhere.
She got
number 54.
She got injured a little bit there, too.
Amanda Henry Mendoza got all of Renee Burton. Renee Burton's got to be wondering, like, what was the license plate on that truck? Now it's 3rd and 3.
She's going to go take a walk.
It's going to bring her off, and she picked the right sideline. I think that was a little bit of a 50-50 the way she got hit. And now coming into the game there was 88, I think, is in for her. Here we go.
So we got Palmer in at quarterback.
Yep.
Looks may want to throw this one.
Janelle Gondres is wide on the right here. And that's ball's down. She got on one knee to corral that snap.
Yep, whistle did blow finally.
Yep. And it's going to be 4th down. That's going to bring up 4th down and 8.
She was intending to throw that.
Yeah.
Well, so far Seattle's holding here. Let's see if they can hold on 4th down.
Well, here they go. They're after the punt.
We're going to get a timeout here.
Timeout Mount Vernon.
Timeout
Mount Vernon.
Right.
All right, we have a timeout Mount Vernon, and we'll be back after this.
Sports Physical Therapy. Kirkland, Everett, Victoria, and Bellevue. A Seattle Spartan sponsor. The Seattle Spartan athletic trainer and physical therapy provider. Check them out today and see more information about them online. SPT, Sports Physical Therapy.
Welcome back to Goddard Stadium. STSPN hosting the Seattle Spartans. Spartans up 8-0 on the Mount Vernon Warriors. Dave Morris, Ron Henthorne here. 8:16 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's 4th down and 8 for the Warriors.
Still a light rain coming down here and playing a little bit under the lights tonight.
Seattle in late spring. A balmy 50 degrees.
Could be fall.
Looks like there's, we could be seeing a punt here.
It looks like they're set up to do that.
Regina Buckmiller back deep, and she's going to kick it end over end.
Ooh, bounce right into it, pick it up and go.
Tough one. Starter picks it up, gets outside of the contain, and she's got the punter to beat, and
didn't quite do it. But
Buckmiller was able to push her out of bounds, but there's laundry on the field.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's over on this side here. I'm not sure what. Right at the line, was that like somebody?
They're looking at Coach Wright over here. Rod says he's declining it, so it's going to be on Mount Vernon, and
so it's probably offsides Mount Vernon, right?
I think it was illegal motion.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was motion. Got to watch the white hat out there. Tell us what it is, right?
Yeah, but they're going to decline it, and it's 1st down Spartans at the 41-yard line as the Spartans continue to enjoy outstanding field position.
So that was a positive defensive gain for the Spartans.
Once again, well, it was the kick return that did it.
Yeah.
That time Mount Vernon gained yardage on the possession, but then Della Sartor with the run back after she did a good job to knock that ball down. It hit the turf, looked like a lacrosse ball. It hit the ground and accelerated.
Yeah, right into her though. So.
Now
41 yards to pay dirt here for the Spartans and 8 minutes to go in this 3rd period.
Yeah, Michelle Walsh leads them out. I formation. Pitch left.
Good block. Good cut.
Kavanaugh
Go.
reads her blocks. Big run.
Make it all the way, but she's going to make it down about the 17-yard
line there. Brought down by Chanel Siva, who's walking a little gingerly. I don't know whether that was a cramp or an ankle, but I think she's going to come off. That was a gutsy play to run across the field and make the tackle, but I can't tell you. She looks like she's favoring that left ankle, to be honest.
I think she kind of got either twisted or something. But
Shayna Palmer will come back in for her. So right off the bat, 24-yard gain for Kavanaugh, and Walsh. Low snap, and Pelham's going to fall on it.
Safe, smart thing to do there, Pelham.
Flags are down too. I think maybe illegal motion. Yep, illegal motion on the Spartans. False start. Yep, and that'll negate that whole thing.
Gain some yards for the Warriors here.
Yeah, you'd think they'd decline it if they can. I don't think they're going to be allowed to, though. I think you have to. I think it was a dead play. Let's see. The referees are trying to decide what they're going to do here.
They haven't picked up their hankies yet.
No, one guy's ready to walk it off. If I'm the coach, I'm saying, like, can we decline it? And the answer is no.
Whoa.
First down and 15 for the Spartans.
He only moved the ball 2 yards. What?
Yeah, the line of scrimmage was a 17.
Oh, okay. So
they lost 4, so now they lost 5. But it's first down again, so it's really a better deal for the Spartans. You trade the yard for the down.
Yeah, definitely.
Out of the pistol, Walsh looks up. She's got Kavanaugh and Pelham behind her. This time the snap is clean. Walsh under pressure gets away.
Might as well run it. Might as well take it and go.
She's coming, and she's going to slide down the 20-yard line.
I think she might have made more yards if she'd have kept heading to the sideline.
Well, she might have, but Renee Burton was coming,
Yeah.
and Renee Burton's a little fast.
Yeah, I think she's going to probably hit her harder going that way.
Yeah, I think Walsh said, you know what, let's just get down and live to fight another day here.
He's come over.
Michelle Walsh, she just had to run. She had to run 50 yards just to get the play call.
Just after ran 50 yards on the keeper, and then you're over here to get the play, and now back in there.
Yeah, 20 yards to gain 2, and then 50 yards to get the play. So she's covered 70 yards, and they haven't even snapped the ball a second time yet.
I don't think she's going to run this one too far.
No, I formation behind her.
It's going to be.
I think it could be play action here. We'll see. And nope, handoff. Is that? I can't tell if it's Kavanaugh or Pelham. I think it's Kavanaugh.
I think it's Kavanaugh.
And she's game. She stuck with it. Gained another 2. Looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 10 now. So they got the 5 back. Oh, maybe a little more. She got 1 more. So 3rd and 9 for the Spartans, and we'll see what Walsh can do here. She gets the play call from Rod Wright. Coach Wright's called a good game. They've been able to keep Mount Vernon on the back foot offensively.
You got Kavanaugh back there with her.
Ends are split wide. Pitch to Pelham. She's got room.
You're gonna get the
accelerates. First down. And inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal at the 4 for the Spartans. Pelham. 12-yard gain there. She just accelerated into the space.
She had a lot of speed on that one.
Yep. Well, if you can get that much room, you know, run that one again. Now it's short side, though. You're going to have a lot of room out on that right side.
Yeah, I'd still run the short side again.
Yeah, I don't know. Carrie Steves is going to be out there one-on-one against number 11, Janelle Gondrez. I would be really tempted.
You get 4 downs to go 4 yards. So
that's true. A little handoff up the middle, and well, now they're going to get 3 more downs to go 6 yards.
No gain. Well,
I think they're going to lose a couple on that one. I don't think it's going to be no gain.
Yeah. Back on the 7.
I was pessimistic. I was optimistic. They lost 3.
Yeah, they're on the 7. Yeah. Well, that was a little mishandle on the snap there, so kind of busted play in a way.
Yeah, it's a tough. I think it's really tough. You know, it's wet, and you're in there all those long snaps. I think that's one of the big challenges, especially for a lot of players who this is the 1st or 2nd year of organized football.
Yeah, they didn't play last year, so throwing to Steves.
She got in between defenders. Walsh hit her. She couldn't quite come up with it, but it was a nice little pattern.
Yeah, nice shot.
And honestly, she catches that. She's
in there.
Pretty close. Yeah, I don't know if she was. I don't know. She was about the 2-yard line. I don't know if she would have been able to get in.
Yeah, if she'd have caught it, she'd have probably fallen in.
Well, it would have been close. But now 3rd down goal from the 7. We'll see here, Mount Vernon. They're still in that 3-4 press on the outside. Kavanaugh in the slot on the short side here. Comes across, fake.
No.
Back to Pelham, and that's not going anywhere.
Trying to go up the middle and know where to go. Lucky if she made it back to the 7.
And she didn't. I think she's going to be about the 9.
So
yep, they put it back at the 9-yard line. 4th down and goal from the 9.
So
Walsh here.
3 plays and 4 negative yards or 5 negative yards.
Yep. Pretty good goal line defense here from the Warriors. It's always tough, you get down near the end zone, and there's not a lot of room to push the defense back and open up space.
Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with the play calling on that sequence there, but
Yeah, I would have liked to see him go back to Steve's. I mean, she's got room out there to work. She's fast, and Walsh has been able to find her. There they find Kavanaugh. It's going to be a sprint to the corner, and she's going to win it.
yes,
Touchdown, Seattle Spartans. Brandy Kavanaugh, 9-yard reception from Walsh. Touchdown pass. Blow the foghorn, and it's 14-0 Seattle. Now they get to try to convert a 2-point conversion here. I haven't seen Seattle try to kick a field goal. I don't know what the field goal situation is for Seattle.
Probably don't have practiced a lot of that, so
Nope, I formation.
maybe
Barbaro and Steve's out wide here. Pitch to Pelham. Flags down. She dropped the ball, and she gets wrapped up at the 6, and I think it's going to be on Seattle.
it's on Seattle, and it's not going to be anything, right?
I think it's first down, Mount Vernon. Yep.
Yep, motion Seattle. They'll
decline that, and
they'll accept that.
they'll decline it because they'll take the play, right?
Yeah.
And it's first down at the 25 for Mount Vernon, but 14-0 as Seattle extends their lead here in the third quarter. 2:50 to go, and Mount Vernon's going to be looking for an opportunity to get back in the game here, but Seattle adds to their lead with is that their first touchdown pass of the season?
First one I've seen, yeah.
Yep, so first touchdown pass of the season, Michelle Walsh.
So you look at the score here, 14-0. It looks like Seattle scored 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points, but it's really 2 touchdowns and a safety. So
Well, hey, however you get there, right? More than the other guy. Mount Vernon, they're having quite the conversation here before they come out on the field. I think the referees are saying, all right, you're going to call timeout? What are we doing here?
yeah, they're taking a little more time than
Blowing the
normal.
whistle.
But
And here they go. The ball's dry, and
well, it was dry and now it's raining on it. Not a hard rain though.
yeah, it's okay now. Shayna Palmer's back in the quarterback slot. Another kind of single wing set here for Mount Vernon. High snap. Munoz round end, and boy, that looked really good until Della Sartor just ran downhill. And
They had a player down in the backfield too.
is that
Number
31? Is that 21? Somebody's really down. She hasn't moved for Mount Vernon.
I look like she might have got the wind knocked out of her or something.
Yeah, I think she got hit. Kind of behind the play, really.
Yeah.
Number 7, Gina Munoz, was coming around end. That was a pretty tough 3 yards. Looked like she was going to break a pretty good run, and Della Sartor just came downhill and said, nope, not today. You got 3.
Is that 45? That might be.
Is it? Yep, it is.
Yeah.
Yep, I think she's okay. I think it was got the wind knocked out of her.
Yeah. Got something to say to her teammates there. She goes by on the way to.
Yeah, I think she felt like she got hit maybe a little late behind the play, but
Well,
if you're a defensive back and you're coming in for the quarterback, I mean, she got rid of it a little late, and you got to make sure you get everybody down.
well,
See
second
who-
down.
2nd and 7 for the Warriors. And I think that's going to be 88. In the
Quarterback.
backfield. I can't tell who I can't see which one's 80. Oh, there she is. Alex Moffitt. Yep. And direct snap, and
Tackled twice, but not first time.
she was able to shake off Brandy Kavanaugh,
Yeah.
but she couldn't shake off the second tackler there. I didn't get the number. But that's a loss of 4, so they gain 3 on first down. Now it's going to be 3rd and 11, lose 4 on second down. And Seattle, once again, defensively, really strong outing today, as Mount Vernon has just been unable to move the ball at all.
I don't have the stats on the yardage, but I don't think Mount Vernon's got more than 20-plus yards in the whole game.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't have their negative yards for the day, really. I mean, their first drive, they got someplace. Now Palmer drops the ball. It's loose, still loose, and now I think Seattle's on it.
Seattle says they got it, and they do.
1st and 10, the 15-yard line for the Spartans. Another turnover for Mount Vernon.
Well, Shannon Palmer getting injured out there and going out of the game. They had new hands in there trying to handle the ball, and they just didn't handle it well.
No, it's a tough situation back there. You got 3 or 4. They've played at least 3 or 4 players at quarterback, so it's a complex thing to get that snap every play. You know, in the NFL, it looks so automatic, but you think about the number of millions of dollars involved.
I'm looking down on the field. Is Shannon Palmer back in there?
I think so.
Line back again?
Yeah, I think so.
So she's
Walsh, fake, now inside to Pelham, right up the middle.
got by a few, good for 5 or 6 at least.
Yeah, a little more, I think.
7?
Yeah, the initial contact, and then she got about 2 more. They're going to leave it there. So 7-yard gain for Nicole Pelham. Faked the sweep to Kavanaugh and opened up a little seam in the middle of the field. 2nd down, 3.
Yeah, I think Seattle's just going to keep on running the ball right down here now. That's what I would do.
Yeah, you're successful, and it's 2nd and short. Kavanaugh in motion again, getting her over on the other side. And here she comes. They fake, goes right on the same play.
Yeah, Pelham got another couple of yards.
Yeah, she's not quite going to get the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Get almost to the 6. Well, they moved her back from where the ball was there.
Yeah, I thought she got to the 6 for sure, but they're saying the 7.
Yeah.
3rd and 2. 3rd and kind of a long 2, honestly. You know, that's really kind of the Spartan version of the old counter tray, you know, that the Redskins used to run. There's a pitch, and Kavanaugh's got room. And
make it close to the first down.
Almost. Well, she got a first down.
Close to the touchdown.
Yeah. Down on the 1-yard line.
No laundry on the field, I see, so it should be first down there.
Yep, 1st and goal. Kavanaugh got hit pretty good there.
Got up slowly, but jogging back into the huddle there.
And that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. 14-0 Seattle Spartans over the Mount Vernon Warriors. And we'll be back after this.
Go all the way down to
Living Well Clinics located in Marysville and Monroe. Serving the Snohomish County area, a Seattle Spartan sponsor. Check them out today for massage, acupuncture, injury rehabilitation, and chiropractic. Living Well Clinics, a Seattle Spartan sponsor, helping you to live well. Check them out today, online or in person. Sports Physical Therapy, Kirkland, Everett, Victoria, and Bellevue, a Seattle Spartan sponsor. The Seattle Spartan athletic trainer and physical therapy provider. Check them out today and see more information about them online. SPT, Sports Physical Therapy.
Welcome back to Goddard Stadium here on STSPN, the Seattle Spartans football team hosting the Mount Vernon Warriors. Seattle up 14-0, and they're looking to punch in another one here. 1st and goal at the 1 to start the 4th quarter. Dave Morris, collegeathleticadvisor.com, Ron Henthorn.
Yeah, 1 or 2 somewhere down there. We're not sure exactly where they're going to put that ball down.
Yeah, it's always an interesting spotting situation there. I thought it was pretty much at the 1 down here. We're a lot closer to where Seattle was headed in the 3rd quarter. Now they're headed sort of away from us.
I think they got it on the one. So.
I think so. It's whatever it is, it's 1st and goal and not a long way to the end zone here for the Spartans. Pelham and Kavanaugh behind Walsh and
timeout.
Timeout. Who's calling timeout? Timeout Mount Vernon.
I don't know if they had enough people on the field or not, but they called the timeout. 1, 2, 3. We didn't get the quarter started.
I think they had one extra. I think they called timeout because they were running the 12 play.
Maybe they got away with it.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that. The referees tend to catch it once in a while.
Yeah, they got 6 of them out there. One of them's in charge of counting, so.
Well, if you have 2 referees, you got 20 fingers, so they can get there.
They can get there, yeah.
Soccer coaches, it'd be harder, you know.
Yep.
So once you get past 4 or 5, I get a little fuzzy. But Mount Vernon's going to talk about it.
Well, they got their time out there, so. And again,
Yep.
a steady, slow, misty rain falling on the field here tonight. Temperature's down to about, I'd say, close to 50 degrees out there.
Yep. Great night for football, except a little wet, I suppose.
But if you're playing, that's not a big deal. So.
Yep. 1st and goal. Walsh with Pelham and Kavanaugh behind. Inside handoff to Pelham, and she's in the end zone without getting touched.
5 yards in the end zone. She got tackled.
She got hit pretty hard for being 5 yards deep in the end zone,
Yeah,
untouched.
It's like
20-0. Seattle extends the lead. Now we're at 3+ scores here. Seattle pulling away to start the 4th quarter. They're going to look to convert their first point after here. Carrie Steves sprinting out to get wide on the right here. Kavanaugh and Pelham in behind Walsh and the pistol. Gerardo out wide left.
And they're running Kavanaugh. I don't know if she made it or not. It's going to be close.
In tight. Looks like, nope, I don't think she made it.
No, she didn't.
But I think that's the closest they've been. I mean, you got to get 2.5, right? So she got 2. She just couldn't get that last half. 20-0 Seattle. Mount Vernon will take over at the 25-yard line here. And they really need to get something going offensively to stay in this game. If Seattle can get a stop here, it's then you're in damage limitation mode, I think, a little bit.
Yeah, well, that took only 3 seconds off the clock to make that score for this.
Yep, that's a good start to the 4th quarter.
And Warriors will get the ball on their own 25-yard line.
Yep. They're going to have to come up with a different. They got to go deeper into the playbook here. They've tried reverses and some trickeration. They've tried to run up the middle.
They haven't done that trickery stuff, double reverses for the last couple of times they've had the ball. They've been trying to throw it a little bit. Had trouble hanging on to it. So let's see if
See if Palmer can get herself set here. And they're going to call illegal motion, I think.
Yeah. They're going to try to pass the ball and see if they can make some yardage that way.
It's as good a strategy as any, but they're going to have to wait till she says go before they start running. So Seattle's done a great job of penetrating the line here. As the game's worn on, you know, they've worn down that front line from Mount Vernon a little bit.
Yep. Seattle picked up another 5 yards on defensive gain.
Yeah, they've been pushing Mount Vernon back most possessions.
And that's going to be another.
I think the officials, they kind of said we're going to let that go.
No, they didn't.
No, there's a flag.
Yeah, I was like, what? There should have been a flag.
I'm wondering if they're going to call that on Seattle. Say Seattle induced them to move early.
Well, he's going in and talking to
Let's
the head referee there.
Yeah, they're going to have a chit chat about it.
Going to be an offside Seattle. Yep.
Yeah, I don't think Seattle went over the line, but I think they're going to say that the Spartans induced Mount Vernon to move. So 2 plays, and
Still going to be first and
Still
10.
first. Now it's going to be 1st and 10. They should move it up. There they
Yeah.
go. The chain gang's a little slow over there, the ball marker.
2 plays
There
and
he
still
goes.
first down.
Yep, still 2 plays, and it's 1st and 10.
And 4 seconds off the clock for the fourth quarter. Not a lot.
And the referees are going to have a chit-chat about it.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I think that's right where it is. So let's.
Yeah, I think they got it right. I mean, it should be pretty simple, right? They haven't had a play yet. They started at the 25. You lost 5, gained 5.
Yeah.
So
Now we're going to have a timeout.
timeout, Mount Vernon.
Ron Vernon, that's the second timeout in this period, and there's only 4 seconds gone.
Yep. Well, they figure they snapped the ball twice, and they've moved offside. They've been offsides twice. The referees, I think, felt like, let's keep it going here a little bit. And 1st and 10 over again. Good time to talk about it. I know the quarterback, Shayna Palmer, was talking to number 74, Liz Mauricio Vargas, the center, and hopefully they'll get sorted out. That's a tough deal, though. You got that shotgun snap. It's a little wet. You're a little tired. Seattle's teeing off.
I think they were talking about where they're going to stop for dinner on the way home to Mount Vernon tonight. They probably haven't had too much to eat before this game. Well, you're stopping for dinner.
So where are you guys stopping? Hey, what are the guys in the truck doing? I thought we're not getting anything delivered tonight.
Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box. Oh man, a little E. coli and.
Yeah, no, it's good. Jack in the Box is good stuff.
I don't know. See, I always think that's the risk. You like your fast food on the risky side.
They're all risky, just some more than others.
Shayna Palmer behind center here. Takes the
That's
snap cleanly. Little flip pass and
Didn't get it far enough out for her to catch, but she was open.
yeah, almost 84. I'm trying to figure. Carenza Reba. Little 5-yard button hook and sat down right on a seam, and they were on the same page. Couldn't quite connect. It'll be 2nd and 10. And if you're Mount Vernon, you could you could stick with that.
Well, if you get the ball to her, she should be able to catch it.
She was getting some good spots. They get in this sort of single wing, everybody tight formation, and I just think this is a difficult formation for them to get a lot out of.
And that's going to go.
And that's got to be on the offense this time.
I think,
Let's see. Yep, illegal motion. 5 yards back, so now it's going to be 2nd down and 15. But those tight formations, with a lot of inexperienced players, you're not able to attack the field very effectively out of that. It's great if you can get beyond and you don't get penetration, but 14:41 to go.
longest
10
9 minutes of quarter I've ever been involved in.
9 seconds, 9 seconds of fourth quarter here. And Carrie Steves coming in here.
There's
Another little pass, and
Did you catch that?
number 80, no, she couldn't quite come up with it. Number 84. Same kind of pass, though.
Yeah, well, she was,
Carenza Reba again.
she was open enough to catch it. She just didn't.
Yeah, couldn't quite. There's a lot of hands. I think, as that ball's coming, there's hands and there's traffic. And now it's 3rd and 15. You'd think Mount Vernon might have to throw the ball a little bit further this time.
That's about as far as I've seen her throw it, 10 yards.
Well, I'm thinking she can. She's just the way she's throwing it. She looks like she's just trying to pop that. It's just a little.
A quick
Yeah.
shot, yeah.
Another tight formation, high snap.
There's
There's the reverse to Munoz,
that's not
and
going.
I don't think this is. Oh, well, she cuts it back, and
got it back to the almost line of scrimmage.
yep.
Maybe she did get the line of scrimmage. No hankies on the field that I see, so
No, it looked like a clean play, and looks like now the clock can run a little bit.
yeah.
They stopped it again. I'm not sure why we stopped the clock here. Oh, referees are chatting. No,
There's no flag.
there's a flag. I think it's holding on offense. Yep.
on the run, yeah. So Mount Vernon's going to get 3rd down over again.
Coach Wright saying, yep. He says, move him back. Fair enough. So that'll move him back to from the 23 down to the 13-yard line. They've got to get to the 35 for a first down. So
down to the 9-yard line.
Oh, the 9. Okay. To the 9-yard. So to the 9-yard line. So it's 3rd down and 26. Another situation you just don't have a lot of plays in your playbook for.
It's the you called the long running play.
Well, they can try to run that play. They're split a little wider.
Yeah, they're going to throw the short pass.
Yep.
They
Got that one right over the middle. Nice catch, Reba.
Yeah.
Caught it in stride. She gets back out to the 21-yard line, and the last couple of plays were much ado about nothing in terms of yardage. Lost it on the hold, and then they get it back. 4th down and 14 now.
So
12-yard gain on that little.
They've punted before. I wonder if they're going to punt again. I think the quarterback's out of the game, so I think they're going to punt the ball. Seattle thinks they're going to punt the ball. They're kind of dropping back.
Yeah, the starter playing a little bit deep.
Yeah.
Yep, looks like they're going to punt it. They've got number 16 back there, Regina Buckmiller. She punted the last one.
Should be able to get about good 20 yards. That's a nice high punt.
Yep.
Going to be fielded here.
And they're going to let it bounce. Takes a warrior roll, and Seattle touches it. They better get on top of it there.
I don't know if they touched it or not.
Yeah, I think it hit somebody in the leg.
No, they're not saying so.
Well, they recovered it anyway. So.
Oh, they did. Seattle got on the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was Ashley Gerardo. Ultimately got possession of it and hung on. First down, Seattle.
I got confused as to which green shirts were getting on the ball there.
You got to look at the socks. It's all about the socks tonight.
It's all about the socks. Yeah, I was looking at the shirts.
Yeah, the shirts are tough. There's lighter green, and especially like we're right at dusk where the lights are on, but they haven't quite taken effect. And
the Seattle uniforms are getting wet, so they're getting darker.
Yep. So there's black, and then there's green that's really soaking wet.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 Seattle at their 47-yard line. This is only the second possession since the first quarter, I think, where Seattle's been on their own half of the field to start with.
I think you're right.
Well, they got sorted out now. Trips left for Seattle. Steve's in motion.
And
they hand it to her. And can she beat? No, she's not going to.
They're going to flag somebody.
Yeah, she's not going to beat Renee Burton to the sideline, but then also I think there was a block in the back by Seattle, and I think they're going to have 1st and 20.
I didn't think they were going to call it at first because it took a while for them to get the flag out, but that was the call, right?
Yep, it's going to be 1st down and 22 now.
That's one of Seattle's probably the longest first down opportunities.
Yeah, this is going to be about as far back as they've been. Really, the only other time since the first quarter they've been back this far was after the safety.
Yeah.
So 1st and long for the Spartans here.
Well, let's see. Seattle throws the ball or just keeps running it here and trying to get that clock moving.
I can't tell. I think it stopped raining.
It has.
So things are a little drier, and Walsh has got Carrie Steves where she wants her.
There's a pitch.
Kavanaugh, if she can get outside, she does.
She's going to make it to the.
She's going to get it back down to the 47, so 10 yards.
Back to the line of scrimmage again.
Yep, 2nd and 10. Well, you know, the Mount Vernon, they've got to feel like they spent the whole day kind of playing behind the sticks. You know, second and long, 3rd and long.
Yeah.
Seattle's done a good job of at least keeping it, you know, within the 10 yards.
Well, Mount Vernon closed the gap on that, on the angle there, so it kept her from getting loose past that. She'd have been gone.
Yeah, well, it's still 10 yards. Pretty good answer, and now a little pitch to Pelham. And Renee Burton's got her in the backfield.
Pelham decided she wasn't going to get outside and try to cut back, and nobody home there. So That'll make the Mount Vernon fans over there cheer. They can hear them.
They're ready. They're early favorites to get to a bowl game. One of those early bowl games. They travel well. Their fans are here. Big crowd. A couple cheerleaders.
I think a bowl of soup would be more likely.
Well, that's nice too. On a cool evening like this.
Yeah, I think big bowl of French onion soup or clam chowder. That sounds pretty good.
There you go. 11 minutes to go in the game. 3rd down and 13, wishbone formation. And right up the middle, Kavanaugh, that fooled absolutely nobody.
There's just
It's
a pile of Mount Vernon pink socks in that one.
Yep. Going to be 4th down, and the referees, I thought she gained a yard, and the referee said, nah, we're not going to do that. So it's 4th and 13.
Oh, Walt's going to throw this one. Why not?
I would think.
But
see what they do here.
Ball's right smack in the middle of the field. She's got options.
Yeah, they're right center here. Gerardo and Steves are split wide. And it looks like this looks like a punt.
It does look like a punt. No, Mount Vernon doesn't seem to care. They're all way up.
Now they're starting to drop off a little bit. High snap. And the referees didn't like something. I think time
out Seattle before the punt.
Yeah. Coach Wright wants to talk about it. Yeah. I'm looking over. We're going to stay here and talk sponsors. You ready? One more time here.
Start at the bottom with that Coors Light.
Coors Light. We'll do the national ones first. So today's game is brought to you by the Seattle Spartans sponsors. The league Women's Football Alliance sponsors, Sports Decals, Glazier Clinics, Team Builder, Secret, KT Tape 11 Sports, Prismatic Solutions, Zenith Wilson, and Coors Light.
Coors Light. We got to have one.
Thank you to our Seattle Spartan sponsors as well. Restore, major sponsors, Planet Fitness, Eagle Pest Eliminators, a Hawkeye Real Estate Group, Granite by IT, Martine Photography, NeuroStim TMS Centers, JDT General Contractors, and FSA Full Spectrum Sports. Also, SportsPTCenters.com, Velocity, Living Well Clinics, Arena Sports, and Kids Corner Childcare. Every time we end that way, I think back in Washington, D.C., when there's a snow day, they read all of it off, and then it's always the last thing is always the Rinky Dinky Day School is closed today.
Closed today, huh?
And it looks like Michelle Walsh back to punt.
Mount Vernon's only got one up on the line there.
Yeah, not much of a rush, and they're going to try to organize a return.
Good reception.
Fielded.
Got tackled. Did get tackled. Got a couple of yards on it.
They netted about 13 yards on the punt there.
Yep.
It'll be 1st down for Mount Vernon at the 43-yard line.
Good field position for Mount Vernon. They haven't been that good for a long time. So.
Well, that was good. Alex Moffitt did a great job. Fielded that punt cleanly. A couple of yards on the return, and
what?
It's a tough day at the office over there. 1st and 10 at the 44 for Mount Vernon. 20-0. Seattle ahead. 9:56 to go in the game. And the Spartans are going to look to kind of keep things moving here. Mount Vernon. 3, 6.
They have enough out there?
I don't know. I think I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, are they one short? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No,
They got 11. There we go. We had the same thought though. They looked a little light there.
The circle looked a little small.
Yep, they're in tight.
See if they're going to come back out with that pass again like they did last time.
They're kind of running out of the single wing there.
Yeah.
Palmer handed it off to number 16.
She's still traveling hard.
She's working at it. Regina Buckmiller.
I don't think she got back to the line of scrimmage though.
No. I'll tell you, if she lost a yard, that was about the hardest working loss of one I've seen in a while. Yep, going to be 2nd and 11. Seattle's just really tough. If I'm Mount Vernon, you got to think about a way to spread Seattle's defense out a little bit, because when you bunch up like that, Seattle's beating you at the point of attack, and it's just tough to get a lot of room to do much of anything.
And they haven't had much success with the run since early on in the first period. And down 20 points with 9 minutes left to go in this game.
Yeah, whatever you've got in your playbook, and there's going to be Munoz moved early.
Yeah.
And whatever they were planning on doing, they're going to do from 5 yards further back.
Looked like they were set up to do a pass because there's nobody back there.
Well, it's you know, it's one of those things too where you're like, well, they have not had a lot of success running the ball. Their passing game's been pretty. They haven't had their starting. They pulled their starting quarterback, Stoliker.
Yeah.
Jenny Stoliker, and they've struggled in the passing game. Those are really, I don't know what the third option is.
Yeah,
Seattle. Palmer throws. Good throw, and Della Sartor is right there.
Almost made it back to the line of scrimmage. A good pass, good completed pass.
Yeah, Carenza Ribba with a nice catch. But Sartor made sure there was no yak on that one. So 3rd and 10 for Mount Vernon here.
Well, it seems to be their best play of the night is throwing the ball. So
yeah, they've been able to find those little 5-6 yard outs. And Reba's been hard to deal with when she can create space for herself. Kavanaugh, here comes the blitz from Seattle, and Brandy Kavanaugh
almost intercepted.
She was there. She's upset with herself. She had her hands on it.
Threw it right to her.
She's excited too. Look at her. There's players there. It was like too cool for school. Brandy Kavanaugh's not that. She's excited.
Yeah.
4th and 10 for the Warriors here.
Well, see if their punter's going to come in there.
Regina Buckmiller's back in the game. I don't know. When you do the math, I just don't see the advantage to punting the ball. I really don't. But it looks like that's what they're going to do. Buckmiller back deep. Della Sartor is going to be the deep player for Seattle here. And end over end kick. Takes a good roll for the Warriors. Sartor's got to pick it up. She gets hit, bounces off the first tackle and the second, and
finally got nailed like 2 or 3 pink socks out there at about the 28-yard line.
Warriors got enough pink socks around the ball there and dragged her down to a first down at the 28 for the Spartans here.
She did break a couple of good tackles there as she tried to move it.
That was tough. I mean, that punt, that's kind of the best case scenario, right? You get that ball spinning, it's rolling your way, away from everybody. Sartor had to deal with it. And Kavanaugh's coming off.
Yep. Seattle's got a long way to go for a touchdown now, and they've got 7:40 to do it in.
Yep, they just want to, right now, you just want to keep the clock moving, keep the ball in your hands.
Yeah.
Once again, 2 backs behind Walsh.
Yeah.
Flips it to Pelham, and a lot of penetration from the Warriors.
92 and 80. 90.
90, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
That was
That's
Kaylee Larson, yeah, nobody touched her. And Nicole Pelham's got, could you guys give me a little bit of a chance here?
Kind of a bobble on the handoff there, so it didn't have time to get going before she got there. So.
No, there was a lot of penetration there. 2nd down and 15. Call it 15. Scoreboard says 14, but
no, scoreboard's wrong.
Yeah, it's 15. 2nd and 15.
Might even be 16.
Yeah, I think it's 5. I think they're good. Walsh calls for the snap.
She's going to throw. Oh, she's
open. Got Steves, but because Steves couldn't quite get there, she was open in between defenders, and Walsh found her. It was in the right spot, couldn't quite connect.
I thought Steve was going to swing in there and be able to get that. She just wasn't quite.
Yeah, couldn't quite accelerate into that space.
Yeah.
It was close. Seattle's looked good in the passing game today, I think. I mean, Walsh, she can get set. She has a little time. She's really accurate, and they've got receivers running good patterns. I think you can tell they've worked at it,
He's throwing the ball about 35, 40 yards down the field on those.
Yeah. No, she's doing well. 6:41 to go in the game.
Bobbled the hand
Ball's
off.
down. I think
Yeah.
Walsh fell on it.
Yeah.
That's going to bring up 4th down and 18.
Keaton told the referee that she had it, so he agreed with her.
Yeah, I'm not really going to argue with her. Now, are they going to punt it? What are they going to do? Looks like Walsh is back deep to punt here.
Yeah,
And it looks like Mount Vernon's got number 40 deep. Is that right? Stephanie Howard back deep for the Warriors. We haven't called her name today.
no.
Snaps a little high. Walsh gets it off.
That was wobbly. Punt,
And,
back.
and
Seattle should be trying to stop
this is
that
a big,
ball.
Walsh, the punter, downs the ball at the 31-yard line.
She got. It's kind of interesting to see that she was all the way down there.
Yeah, you got to like that when the punter covers her own punt.
Yeah. She's taking the ball with her off the field too.
Yeah, well, that's Seattle's offensive ball. So
I know. It's like, I want that ball.
Mount Vernon gets their ball now, and it's 1st down at the 31 for Mount Vernon. This is the best field position they've had all day, or at least since since early in the game.
Yeah, they've had this good for a long time. So
Shayna Palmer looks like she's going to be running the show again under center, or about 5 yards back from center, I guess.
I expect to see the Warriors go ahead and throw the ball again. Might
We'll
as well.
see. Yeah, I given the lack of success they've had in that single wing when they get everybody in tight, you'd think like, well, at least let's split everybody out and see what we can do. They're still pretty tight.
Yeah, Palmer back. Looks like it's all by herself going to throw it.
We'll see.
No call. Hesitation.
And tries to dump it over the middle, and Kavanaugh knocks it down.
Yeah.
It was intended for Elaine McKinney.
Gavin on the lane, we're kind of having a little hugging contest there. But,
There's a little bit of a size differential there.
yeah.
Kavanaugh is pretty excited. Guys in the truck getting a little punchy here at 20-0.
Yeah.
5.5 minutes to go. And here's the snap back to Shayna Palmer. Handoff. Ooh. And they're not going to say thank you that time. That's a big hit. Number 40, Stephanie Howard, got absolutely flattened by number 27 for Seattle.
What's the referee doing down there? I don't understand that signal.
I don't know. That was a heck of a hit. Is that Glazer? I can't see who made that tackle. 27?
I thought it was 27. We don't have a 27 on there, though, do we?
Yeah, no, I don't have one. So
we don't know who that was.
but it was a heck of a hit. It's going to bring up third and 14. As the Warriors continue to struggle offensively, Seattle's just been in the backfield. Palmer.
Oh,
And
it's going to be against Mount Vernon, I think.
We'll see.
Yep.
Yep. Illegal motion, and it's going to be 3rd down and 19. As the Warriors continue to misfire on offense here a little bit. Seattle's just putting them under so much pressure. You kind of sympathize with the Warriors the Warriors linemen trying to get out of their stance and try to protect the quarterback a little bit.
Well,
once again, that tight formation on 3rd down and 19.
Oh, this is through the handoff.
Yep, inside
nice.
handoff, and
Good for about.
ball's on the ground. Recovered by Seattle.
Well,
They're going to take over. The Spartans will take over at the 33-yard line. Number 69, Jules King, 7-yard run, but ball got stripped at the end there. And it's first down Spartans. 4:06 to go in the game, 20-0. The Seattle Spartans up 20 with the ball. Michelle Walsh.
Well, let's see what Seattle will decide to do here with 4 minutes left to go. They'll just kind of run the ball and see how far they can move it downfield. See if they can.
Yeah, is this where you kind of open your playbook? And Capital, last week they got ahead and they decided to open their playbook and try everything they had.
Yeah, try some plays they hadn't tried before. So
we'll see what happens here. Kavanaugh's in the slot right. Now she's in motion.
And they're going
Walsh is a little option. There's and the ball's down.
That's a live ball.
Yep, and
that should be.
And that's going to be, I think, a first down for Mount Vernon.
Not sure who fell on it.
Mount Vernon.
Yeah.
Yep. I think Mount Vernon had some penetration there. Yeah. That's going to be a turnover. 1st and 10 for the Warriors at the 25, 26-yard line here. 26, it looks like. Yeah, Kavanaugh is not happy about something, but that's definitely a.
Well, Kavanaugh didn't get the pitch, and I didn't turn around and go back after it either. She thought, I missed the pitch, and.
Yeah, I think she thought it was a pass.
That was incomplete or something, so didn't realize it was a backward lateral, as they call it.
Yep, live ball on the option. That's the first time we've seen that. We said, they're going to open up the playbook, and there it is, a little sprint option.
Yep.
And didn't work out quite the way you diagram it, but good idea.
I think if she'd have been able to handle that pitch, she had room to move out there, so it would have been interesting to see what would have happened. But
well, and that option lets you finesse the defender who's setting the edge, that linebacker or corner.
Right.
And you can finesse that defender, and Walsh read it, made the pitch, read the play, made the pitch, just couldn't quite execute. Now Mount Vernon come back out there. After the way Howard got hit, I'm not sure they're going to get a lot of enthusiasm for running back here.
Well,
Chanel Siva back in the game.
They might try to throw it quickly from where they are right now.
Well, we'll see. Palmer, high snap.
Yep.
Rolls right, gets set.
Right through her hands.
Yep, she threw it. She had a receiver down there.
Threw it.
I think Palmer's been throwing, she's been really throwing, quick little flip passes. And I think there's a tendency to assume, okay, well, maybe that's because that's what she can throw. Yeah. And she got herself set, and obviously she could have thrown the ball in the end zone if she felt like it.
Should have thrown a little further because he threw it right to Sarter, and Sarter didn't catch it, of course. But she's not happy about that either.
Well, we'll see what happens now. Siva in the backfield with number 45, Shayna Palmer again. Palmer calls for the snap. Rolls out, and this time she's got a problem. Megan Gerlach showed up very quickly. Not a lot of opportunity to do much of anything with that one. It's going to be 3rd down and 14.
Not much deception on that. A straight center back to the quarterback and start running.
Well, I think she was going to roll and try to throw.
She might have had that in mind.
And Gerlach, they didn't account for Gerlach there. She just
came right up there.
Yeah, no.
Got in her grill.
Yeah, there was no. There were no options there. You can't fake anybody out if your quarterback's under pressure. So 3rd and 14 now from Mount Vernon at the 30-yard line. They're playing in that single wing type formation again. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper, and there's Gerlach again setting the edge.
Keeper all the way, it looked like on that one.
Yep, loss of 1.
Tucked it down, ready to run. No intent to pass there.
No, that was a straight running play, and Gerlach read it and was in the backfield. I'll bring up 4th and 16 now. Yeah. 4th and 15. Okay, they gave her back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think they're going to punt it, so although Seattle's dropping back like they're thinking about.
Well, they just now. Well, I was pretty sure they weren't going to punt it because Buckmiller was coming off, but now she's back on. I don't know. See what they want to do. 2:11 to go.
They took Palmer out.
Yeah, Buckmiller. I think they are going to. If they're not going to punt it, the punter is going to be doing something with it.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Sarter's deep.
Good chance to work on your punting capabilities in practice, I guess, when you might say that.
Absolutely. 2 minutes to go.
A good punt, too.
Yep, Sartor's going to field it, fields it cleanly. On the run, she's got a couple players to beat, and she's got a lot of room. There's a flag down, but she's in. She's gone.
Yeah.
Unless Buckmiller can catch her, and she can't. That's going to be a touchdown run, but there's a flag at the line of scrimmage.
I wonder who that's going to go against there.
Let's see, the officials have not signaled touchdown.
No. They're signaling a motion, I think, is what they're talking about down there.
Yeah, they're having a conversation about it. Illegal motion, offense. So they're going to decline that, and it's a touchdown.
Holy cow.
Della Sartor with about a 90-yard return.
Well, line of scrimmage was on 25, so.
Well, the punt was about from the 31, right? The line of scrimmage was the 31.
Yeah.
And then she fielded it around, I guess, the 10 or 15. It's about an 85-yard punt return for Della Sartor. And it's 26-0. They blow the foghorn again. Minute 31 to go with the clock stopped. Seattle's going to try to punch in an extra point here. See if they can get to 28. Michelle Walsh leading them out of the huddle here. Kavanaugh and Pelham in the backfield. I formation. They're split wide on both sides. Hand off to Pelham up the middle, and she looks like she's in. I don't know. Let's see. Yes, she's in. She made it. And the 2-point conversion is good. Pelham with the run, and it's 28-0. Mount Vernon's going to take over the ball at the 25-yard line with a minute 31 to go.
Well, Mount Vernon probably just run that clock down, I think. But we'll see if they get, they've got some things in their playbook. Maybe they can work on something. And
yeah, I think they're going to use, there's no point in, you get down the ball or whatever, but I think, this everybody's playing, having a good time, and, here's our chance to run 3 or 4 more plays.
Yeah. Do something, get in your playbook you can get some work on.
Yeah, we'll see who comes back in to play quarterback. I think they're going back to Stoliker at quarterback. We'll see.
I can't see her in there right
now. I thought I saw her come on, but now I'm seeing now Shayna Palmer's coming off the bench. And
she was back over there just getting to play.
Yeah, so I think, and she looked good. She rolled out there, and some of it is I think the coaches have to get confident. They see these players in practice every day, and they know they're learning, and sometimes you have to be a little confident in them.
She looks like she's going to throw the ball.
Well, we'll see. They're still in that really tight formation. Inside handoff to Chanel Siva, and
that'll burn up quite a bit of clock.
Yep, she's not really going anywhere. It's going to be second down. Loss of 3 on the play, maybe. So 2nd and 13.
No, they're not worried about the clock. They're just going to run the ball. The clock's running down to under a minute here before they get the next play off.
We'll see what they want to do with the ball. Maybe they're going to line up tight again, it looks like. Yeah, I think this is going to be another handoff. Seattle thinks so. There's a lot of bodies up at the line of scrimmage.
Yep. The handoff the far side. Yep. The clock's going to run down.
Harmony Byam with the run there.
37 seconds. So I think.
Looks like she gained a yard.
Yeah, I think she did. Gain a yard or 2 maybe.
Yep. 3rd and 11 or 12 here. Call it 11.
Yeah, they gave her a yard.
There you go.
I don't think they're going to get this playoff though. Clock's run down to 15 seconds. Maybe they'll.
I think they're going to get one more. I think they're going to say, "Hey, we'll run one more play here."
Yeah.
Palmer calls for the snap here,
and
she bobbles it. It's down, and that's going to be the ball game.
Yeah.
Final score: Seattle Spartans 28, Mount Vernon Warriors nothing. Seattle with the shutout, a brilliant defensive effort. They really bottled up the Warriors on offense. great special teams play, touchdown return.
Yeah, 85-yard touchdown.
Yeah, well,
that was pretty exciting to see. And
you get your money's worth there.
yeah.
So we're going to.
Seattle got touchdown off a pass, and the rest of them were off the running game. So
Well, they got a pass, a run. Seattle did it all, right? They got a touchdown passing, touchdown rushing, a safety, and a special teams touchdown on a run back.
they did, yeah.
And an extra point.
And an extra point. So they actually got twice they ran the ball in for extra points. So no, they got
No,
one
once.
safety.
Only
Just
once, yeah.
One
It
they
was a
tried
safety.
Tried it twice, yeah.
Yep.
So
Nicole Pelham had the opening touchdown and then an extra point, so 8 points for her.
so
And the Spartans are thanking Mount Vernon for coming down, and big fundraiser for Mount Vernon Athletics today, and we're excited for them. And for the Spartans, pick up a win. Michelle Walsh, really effective day at the office, throwing the ball, running and punting.
yeah, Michelle had a good game, and so we're going to see if we're going to get somebody up here for an interview.
Yeah, we'll see if there's a player of the game today. I don't know. There's a lot of folks who are pretty wet. Player of the game. What do you think?
Give it to Nikki.
Give it to Nikki how about Della Sartor?
Sure.
Free safety, couple big hits.
Yeah, that big run.
Six. The 85-yard punt return.
Yeah, let's give it to her.
Number 6.
There you go.
Yeah. See where she is.
Yeah, we gotta corral our player of the game here.
Got to find her down there.
Number 6.
She's got to come run her all the way around the stadium.
Yeah, it's quite a hike up here to the press box.
Okay.
So,
Let's see here.
oh, she's
There we go. Now we found her. She's quick too, but this is a long way to run.
now she's got to figure out how to
They
get
got
up.
they got to send her in the right direction. The press box is kind of a secret thing. You got to go out of the stadium and around the back
So,
to get up here. It's a little bit more involved. I will say it feels safer than Memorial Stadium downtown. That press box, every time I walk across that catwalk to the press box, I wonder, I hope it sticks together for another couple of years.
Yeah.
It's been there a while.
Nicole's not. I don't know if she headed up that way or not, but Nikki went the other way, so I don't know where Nicole.
Hopefully Della Sartor headed
Yeah.
this way, so hopefully she's from JBLM.
Well, we'll see if she makes it up here.
Yep, while we're waiting, she had a pretty impressive day at the office. Several tackles, especially early on. She made a couple of game-saving tackles.
She did.
Kept Mount Vernon out of the end zone early. And then
Well, actually, see. So, for
you wanna give her a
Seattle,
mic?
you can.
You
yeah.
sure?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So for Seattle, they got to be happy with this ball game here tonight, Dave. They played some really good things and did some really good defense, and
and
they
move the ball.
Scored 28 points, and so that's got to make them feel good.
Absolutely, it's good. They had a tough day at the office last weekend. Capital's good team, and Seattle gave them a great run, and then just really, unlucky. A couple really big plays,
Yeah.
changed the game, and I think this gives them a chance to get some confidence. Everybody's got to be feeling a little better about just what they're running and executing, and
Yeah.
now you go back and. I think they've got Capital next weekend down in Salem, right?
Right. Yeah.
So you got to feel a little bit better going into that game, and we'll go from there, right?
Yeah, they gave up a lot of points last week, but they didn't really play that bad because it was, like you said, there was a lot of unfortunate things happened at the time. Yeah, you got two coming up.
You got two
or-
coming up?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Who else is coming? 27. Who's 27?
I don't even have 27.
I don't have it. Well, we'll find out who it is when they get up here. There you go. Is 27 the one that we couldn't find the number on and had that great tackle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she had the good tackle. Yeah. wham, tam, bam, bam.
Yeah, she just about beheaded Stephanie Howard from Mount Vernon. Stephanie Howard thought, I'm gonna play some football. We're gonna raise some money, and then she almost had her head separated from her body in the backfield there, and I'm sure she thought that was a little bit hard earned. Get that done.
So it's a long way from the field up around the stadium to get up here. So I hope they're.
Yeah. Plus, they just played for 60 minutes. You know.
Oh, they're young. Yeah, they'll be.
Yeah, especially if they try to do it in cleats up those steps. So we're opening up on the microphone.
Can you hear me over here?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Am I too loud?
A little bit loud.
Little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
How's that?
There she is, the woman of the hour.
There she is.
Della Sartor. Good. Here you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, now I got the camera on you.
Oh, we've all got the headsets. Della, congratulations.
Thank you.
Am I saying your name right? Say your name so I get it right.
Dela.
Dela?
Dela. Well,
Dela.
Dela, how about that run back there? Did you get tired or something?
No, it was I didn't stride long enough.
Well, that was quite an exciting way to get toward the end of the game here,
Yeah, it was super hard. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna get tackled, and I'm just like,
Keep going.
That's awesome.
How's the feeling on the team down there with the rest of the ladies? Are they feeling pretty good?
Yeah, they're feeling pretty amazing right now. I mean, yeah, it was a charity event, but like it's fucking football's great.
Had a pretty good time out there?
I did. I love it. I just want to play football and hit people. And that's all I want to do.
Well, you did a great job in the first quarter when it was really Mount Vernon was starting to move the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
You had a couple tackles there to keep them contained.
Yep.
Because there's no you're playing that one high safety. There's nobody behind you. That's a lot of trust from Coach Wright, right?
Yeah, he knows that I can see the ball and what's going on in front of me. So when I get the gist of what they're about to do, I just go for the ball.
Yep. Well, that's good. Well, you had a good game tonight, and then you're going away out of town next week, right?
Yeah.
Get back at Capitol next week?
Yeah. Let's
There
go.
you go.
Let's go get them.
Let's get them.
Well, congratulations.
I
All right,
appreciate it. Thank you.
All right,
Thank you. All right, we have one more player here. All right, we're going to find out your name. That's going to be the first thing. So Olivia.
Yes.
What's your last name?
Quarrels.
Olivia Quarles. Who's
Okay.
you had the tackle of the day there,
Oh, thank
and
you.
you weren't in the program, so we weren't sure. Said, okay, who is this?
Yeah, I just joined the team. So I'm still going through a probationary period, but because this was a recreational game for a charity, I was allowed to play.
Oh,
Awesome. So are you going to be able to play next week?
No.
No,
No.
not
So
till the week after.
Yeah.
So you'll be back for the last home game. Be able to play the last home game.
Yes. For
All
sure.
right. That's
There
great.
you go.
Hopefully. Let me not say for sure, because I
Okay.
want to make sure everything is copacetic with the staff.
Well, you got everybody really excited with that big tackle out there. So we heard the boom clear up here.
Oh, thank you. I always try to play hard. Every play, no matter how tired I am, even if I feel pains, because that comes with football.
So this is your first time with this team. Have you played tackle football otherwise?
Yes, this is actually my second season with this team.
Okay.
I played 2 years ago with this team, and then before this team, I played with the Seattle Majestics.
Okay.
And then after this team, 2 years ago, I played with Snohomish Bears as a men's semi-pro team.
So you're not new to this tackle football world.
No, I've been playing since I was 18 years old.
And you like it, huh?
Yes, I love it.
Oh, that's great.
My favorite sport.
Well, we look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks when you come back here for another game. So
Thank you.
thanks for having a good game for us tonight.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing you too.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, Dave, that should just about wrap it up for us here tonight.
There you go, Ron.
You got anything to say for the fans?
Oh, we just appreciate everybody who's watching, and hope everybody enjoyed the game.
All right. Well, good night tonight, and we'll see you again soon.
You got it. Thanks,
All right.
Ron.
Good night.
Good night.